The Knight of Libra has vanished.
When balance is broken, the golden dragon rises.
Hello everyone, welcome to What If Issei was the reincarnation of the Knight of Libra movie. Before we start, please go support Victor Van Helsing 6 for writing that awesome fanfic. This is the translated version I made. There will be some mistaken character's gender, but of course Issei is a male. After the events of Athena and her fight in the underworld, the 5 knights of Haida are happy, and their daughters have made the decision to take their parents' armor, but in all it is happiness and continue with their lives. Athena, dead of envy and corruption, awakened an evil. That evil is called Mars. This great and ruthless god will help Athena, and after defeating and imprisoning the mothers of the new bearers of the bronze armor, they, with the help of Doko and the Gold Knights, will remedy everything, but after battles and the support of Athena with Mars, they all fall, and desperate Doko with his last breath transports to the human world all the descendants of the Bronze Knights, while Doko sacrifices herself for a greater good. In the dimension of DXD, a boy is about to be killed by a woman when a portal comes out 7 women, and this is the prelude to the great adventure and a reincarnation of good in the world. This young man will become the strongest and feared Gold Knight by all. His name Issei, the new Knight of Libra. The betrayal of a goddess, the defense of new heroines. Narrator. For 10 years the peace was incredible. The gods thought about expanding their world, and the Ellison fields grew bigger so much that they covered a whole new planet. The heroes trained their daughters in the art of being knights, teaching their powerful techniques. The girls were now the strongest after their parents, but in the other world the earth was ruled by humans, and 3 strong species appeared. Then the biblical god, the demons, and the fallen angels, along with all the deities, took over the planet. The gods of Olympus did not resist these new gods and even gave them better that they were there, but like everything, 3 dragons appeared and one wanted to destroy everything. Thanks to the 3 teams or factions, this being was sealed and everything followed its course in the Ellison world. Everyone lived happily, but evil was lurking, and that was Athena, who, hungry for revenge, awakened an evil and left the sanctuary. The Golden Knight searched for Athena and could not find her. Then the Golden Knights joined Haida, having no other benevolent goddesses accepted Haida and became her protectors. In their free time, the Golden Knights taught their techniques to the new apprentices, and they learned quickly. Being practically semi-goddesses, daughters of a mortal and a goddess, they became very powerful, as did the goddesses. Oko. Learn, ladies, the power to concentrate and channel your cosmos to sense your enemy from a distance when enemies attack you. Everyone was in the lotus pose when they all received a blow from Doko. They are sleeping. These apprentice knights are a problem. All. That hurt, great uncle Doko. Oko. Come here, I'll make you respect your elders. 300 push-ups, all 7 of you. All. Hi, and not again. Oko. Then they will be. All. No, let's go. See ya. Still torturing everyone. Haha, how are you doing? Oko. They're still lazy, but a scolding won't cure it. See ya. I'm coming to pick up Seika and Lily. You know her mother gets very nervous when she doesn't come home. Oko. It's true, see ya. Your daughter Lily is good for the eagle armor. Considering it, she is very good in that type of cosmos. See ya. Thank you, and tell me, are you still looking for Athena? Oko. If we don't find her and we're afraid that she, will go to the wrong side because of her ideals, it's true. Another thing, tell Shiryu that his daughter already has a dragon in her body. That says that she will be my apprentice for the next dragon saint, although I don't know what the armor will be like on their female bodies, but your eldest daughter will have the Pegasus armor, and the others, like you, will have those armors, but only 2 will have different ones. In Lily's case, the eagle armor may fit her because of her temperament, and the Borderless crown armor may fit Sarah, the daughter of Yoga. It will be with time, only time will tell. Shiryu. Master, it's good to see you. Ahoga. See ya, Doko, it's good to see you. Iki-shun. It's good to see you guys. Narrator. Suddenly everyone became serious and saw Doko. Oko. That cosmos is evil, turning around quickly. Narrator. The entire training camp turned black and flames came out of the ground, and from among the flames came a man with strange armor and eyes the color of blood. Wow, the Knights of Haida and the Knight of Athena, incredible. I never thought that the powerful Knights of the Zodiac were so stupid, but aren't they a bunch of ignorant people for not knowing who I am? See ya. Who are you, monster? Monster, ha. I formally introduce myself. My name is Mars, god of war. I have come to kill the traitors. Doko. You are the last Golden Knight. I have killed them all, only you are missing. See ya. Damn, it seems you killed all the gold saints. Wretch, this will be your grave. Doko. I entrust my daughters and wife to you. All. We too, Doko, go and find our wives. Mars. They are referring to these. They were all inside glass tubes. Don't worry, I'll take good care of them. Ha. Shun. Go in case we can't take care of our daughters. Come on, Knights of Hope. All. Yes, hi. Oko. Yes, see ya, Shun, Ehoga, Shiryu, Iki, I'll take care of them. Let's go, young people, quickly. All. But our parents. Oko. I'm the only one who can tell you how to go to the human world, let's go quickly everyone. Yes Doko-san crying. Narrator. While listening to their parents' techniques. Sia. Meteors of great caution. Shun. Guillotine chains. Shiryu. The 100 dragons of annihilation of Rosen. Ihoga. Needles of dawn. Iki. Triple crown of the phoenix. Narrator. The techniques hit hard and a huge explosion is heard at that moment. All the young women's armor arrives and the armor dresses them when that happens. Mars is about to kill them when Doko stops the attack and getting rid of his armor makes with his last cosmos a portal to the human world and says find a suitable man for this, giving his Libra armor to the young women while he is pierced by Mars' arm. Mars. Your devotion is great but they will see you die Doko. Doko. With my last breath I will protect them. Mars, you will die for the person my armor chooses as its bearer. Mars. Fool before that I will kill them and destroy that armor so that it will never be worn by anyone ever again trying to withdraw his arm but is stopped by Doko damn hindrance repeatedly hitting Doko's body but he clung to him more. Doko. I will never give up, they will be safe from you in that world. All. Uncle Doko no please no. Doko. Take the armor, they are important, defend them with the other person, even if I am not here I will always be with you at that moment. The Libra armor welcomes them with its power and takes them away, you will never have them Mars. Narrator. At that moment Doko dies and his soul clings to the Libra armor, closing the portal, leaving Mars without knowing where to look in the other world. Mars. Damn they are gone, but I will find them soon, isn't that so, Athena? Athena. Finally my revenge is ready soon those girls will die and I will be able to make a life with Sia ha 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 tell me what are you going to do with those stupid goddesses I would kill them. Mars. I have no other way to change them to our side together with them when we face their daughters they will annihilate them. Athena. Good decision Mars but Sia is mine, not your pawn. Give it to me, I'll make him change his mind. Smiling evilly. Narrator. Elsewhere, a woman is about to kill a young man but she regrets it and says. I'm sorry, I can't, you made me feel what I could never feel, you are different, Issei. Narrator. At that moment a man in a trench coat comes out of a doorway and says. I will reign because you have not killed the human, you know what he will say, by not killing him, it is an order to kill him now. Reiner. I will never protect him, and I will not let you touch him Donaseek. Donaseek. Silly then die with him. Narrator. Creating a spear of light, throwing it at him and the young man, everything froze in time and Issei acted quickly, standing in front of the spear that was going to pierce the young man's chest. From a portal, an armor came out that undid the spear and the Libra armor shines like the sun. Narrator. 7 women come out of a doorway and say to him. Sika. The armor is shining. All. Impossible. Narrator. Inside Issei's mind a dragon and a man tell him. You were chosen by us to be the most powerful of all choose do you want to save that woman yes or no? Issei. Yes I want. Would you accept our power and protect what we will tell you? Issei. Yes I accept it. Then we will give you our power. Combined voices. I'm ready Donaseek I'll eliminate you now Haya. To be continued. Narrator. Elsewhere, 3 women are in a room while the 2 older women are talking. Rias. You must have already activated the magic circle Kaneko, go see what happened, yes, thanks, I don't like this at all, Akeno. Kaneko, yes President. Akeno. I say the same, he should have activated the magic circle a long time ago, what happened, did you feel that, President? Rias. Yes, a power greater than any I have felt will be passing by. The awakening of a dragon, Libra's armor is modified in training. Narrator. Issei was perishing another person, and Donaseek seemed to be afraid on the part of Issei's right hand was covered by a strange red gauntlet with a green gem, and that was attached to Libra's armor, and behind it, 2 red wings were formed, and shades of gold on the edges behind the shoulder pads, 2 gold and crimson red cannons were formed. Donaseek. No, impossible, it seems like I'm watching someone else die. Narrator. But this was stamped by a punch to the face which embedded him in the ground, while Issei continued in his trauma with empty eyes, as if he were not the one who was there with immense speed. He hit Donaseek while he was spitting blood and suddenly tried to fly, but his wings were violently torn off by Issei, who looked at him with emerald eyes and made the fallen angel see terror and said something that made the knights open their eyes. Issei. The 100 dragons of Rosen. Seika, impossible, that technique is from Doko-san. Lily. Doko-san you have chosen that boy as your successor, I am glad that you are fighting for something more. Esmeralda. Wait, look, those are cannons. Issei. This is your end Donaseek draconic cannons of pound eyes. Ahanaseek. It's not wait nuevo. Trying to escape. Narrator. The cannons gathered energy and fired an immeasurable burst of energy which fragmented Donaseek until only a crater remained in the place. Narrator. The two cannons and the armor compact and become a necklace with a pound symbol, while Issei falls to the ground but is caught by Reiner, who is amazed by Issei's power. I will reign. What happened was that armor and that power even far surpassed Caballero. What was that? All. Even we don't know, but the golden armor of Libra chose him as a new golden knight is surprising, but that other power was very terrible. Who would say he has so much Cosmo? Reiner. Cosmo, what is that? Lily. It is the energy that manifests within us. It is like saying it as if the universe itself lived within us more or less. Reiner. I didn't know there was a power greater than magic, but come on, we have to take Issei to his house and I'll do something with his parents, let's go. Narrator. Inside Issei's mind he was in an incredible landscape full of mountains and a huge waterfall in which was an old man. I see. Where am I and who are you, please tell me? My name is Doko and this is your mental space where I am your teacher about the battle you gave and defended your partner. I am the soul of a knight of the zodiac. I am one of the 12 knights of Athena and you will be my successor. You are the new knight of Libra and I hope you get in position because while years pass in your mental space, hours pass in your world. Without further ado, let's start young. Issei. You lent me that power, right? Then I'm ready, Master Doko. Rider. Just change Shiryu for Issei. Doko. Keep in mind that this workout will push you to your limits and your body will change drastically when you wake up, so let's get started. Narrator. Issei carried his master up a mountain to become stronger and more resistant. After that he trained with his master who beat him up, but Issei resisted Doko's training and finally after 5 years in mind, it was time to put all his knowledge into practice to make the water of the waterfall reverse its course. Doko. Are you ready, Issei? Issei. The dragon's wrath rises. Doko. Very well, Issei, you have completed your training. The last thing left for you to do is face me growing and becoming a young man with a strange armor. It is time for you to face me, Issei prepared. This is the last technique that I teach you, watch, because I will only teach it to you once Issei takes the 100 dragons of Rosen. Issei. Yes, master, hey I then I will also be the 100 dragons of Rosen. Narrator. The two powers collided against each other so strong and powerful that the two gave an immense explosion, leaving a dead wasteland and Issei tired while Doko stood and said. Doko. Are you ready to defend the knights? Defend them with your life. Otherwise, Issei defends those who deserve it and punishes those who deserve punishment. Without further ado, I say goodbye. I leave it in your hands and my soul will merge with yours and we will be one being in soul. Take care of yourself and take care of what I told you, knight. Issei. Master, don't let me do it without your advice and help. Doko. I will always be your friend and teacher, I will be against you, and I hope that you also do your part. Take care of yourself, Issei, and wake up. I will see you later, and I hope that you respond like a gentleman, entering Issei and fusing soul with him, while Issei cried heartbreakingly. Greg. You've become strong, boy, and I hope my carrier has a good reputation. Take care of yourself and wake up. Narrator. Issei's alarm goes off and he calmly gets up, goes to the bathroom and takes a bath, goes to eat and his parents are speechless. He says goodbye to them and goes to school, but feels that something doesn't fit because his uniform is tight and a little small, but he doesn't take it too seriously. He keeps walking and sees the school mascot Kaneko, who blushes because of the boy she sees, but Issei keeps walking regardless of the students' murmurs. He goes to class. Everyone knows what they are seeing. Classes begin. The teacher comes in and says, Teacher. Good morning, hello young man, are you from this class? Referring to Issei, who was bewildered. Issei. I'm Issei, you don't know me, teacher. All. Wide. Students. You're lying, it can't be that you're very attractive and muscular, I don't believe you, where is Issei? Issei. Because if it's me, tell me. Kiryu. Look at yourself, showing a small mirror. Issei. What the hell? I changed a lot more than what Doko told me. Narrator. At that moment 8 women come in and say. Women. Issei-san. All. Wow. Issei. It can't be. To be continued. Narrator. Kaneko was running to the occult club when a redeed comes in and is reading when a Kaneko comes in and says. Kaneko. He is alive and has changed drastically. Rias. Tell me, I can bring him here with my charms, don't worry, Kaneko. Kaneko. I doubt it, he has 8 women following him and I don't know why I'm angry. Rias. Then we'll bring him with Kiba. Kaneko. Yes, President. Meeting 2 nuns defending Rias. Narrator. In the classroom, no one believed that the muscular boy with a different face was Issei, but when they interrogated him, they found out that he was Issei, but he seemed calmer and more serious. When the man looked at the knights he swore to protect, as his teacher said. Sika. Don't you think Issei is very different? I get the impression he looks like Doko-san, the way he behaves reminds me of Issei. Issei. Yes, Sika-sama, how can I help you? Sika. It's not that big of a deal, but I don't like it because we have to go to school and all those men look at us badly. Issei. Well, we are in this world, we have to put up a facade so that Mars doesn't find us while she enjoys her life as a student. She is still a girl, of course, in the eyes of society, and that goes for everyone. All. It's not possible though, their expressions changed. You know you're almost the same as him, and tell us. Issei calm. She was interrupted by a thin young man with blue eyes and blonde hair, wearing the uniform correctly. Narrator. That was Udo Kiba, the prince of the school, and he says. Sorry to have interrupted you, but let me introduce myself. My name is Kiba and I have to talk to Issei. Can you come with my partner? Issei. He has a very different energy, but if he dares to harm the ladies he will regret it. Of course Kiba, in a moment I will go, just let me tell my lady something and I will follow you. Listen ladies, I am in his mind and be careful of all this guy. I do not know what intentions he has, so take care and I will rain sand. If at some point something happens, take them with a magic circle, understood? Without reproaches. I will not take long ladies, let's go Kiba. Narrator. Kiba took Issei to a part of the institute where it said a cult clip. The two entered the large house where there was a woman with blood red hair, that was Rias Gremory, who was waiting for her servant Kiba. At that moment there was a knock on the door. Rias. Come in. Narrator. When the door opened, you see Haidu Issei, different, more handsome, more muscular and a little taller. Then Kiba enters and closes the door. Issei sees everything around him, a large Victorian-style office with candles, as if he were transported to the Middle Ages with candles all over the place. In the background, you could see a woman with a killer body while another woman with black hair tied in a ponytail was next to Rias and said. Rias. My name is Rai. She was interrupted by Issei. Issei. Rias Gremory, currently president of the occult club, perfect in every way and one of the most respected in the school. Next to you is Najima Akeno, your vice president of your club and equally respected by the students. The one next to Kiba is Taojo Kaneko, first year, very attached to you and one of the most beautiful in the institute. Kiba, the prince of the academy, second year, respected and hated by the male gender and one of the students, very loved by the female gender, also said as the blue-eyed prince. Am I right or am I wrong? Narrator. Everyone didn't know how he knew so much about them or how he did it without even being very good at anything until today. Rias. Hey, how do you know so much? Issei. If that's all you brought me here for, I'll leave. Rias. No, wait, you have this pamphlet with this symbol. Issei. Yes, because now that you mention it, he does take it, giving the pamphlet and turning around to leave, but is stopped by the Redeed, who says. Rias. You have in your body one of the 13 longiness. You can help me break my engagement with a man I don't love. Please join my entourage, please. Crying. Well, Issei sorry is clinging to him. Issei. I'll think about it, but if I accept the girls who were with Mygo, you will also accept them, understood? Narrator. At that moment a strange symbol appears in the place. And a man with golden hair is shown wearing red clothes, black shoes and an unbuttoned white shirt and says. My dear Rias, how long since I last saw you? Recruiting an idiot is not important anymore. You serve me a vodka and quickly tell me Rias the day of our wedding, grabbing the one by the chin. I'll tell you a little about what our children will be like, which we will make every night, looking at their breasts and hips while laughing. He looks at it with disgust. Rias. I don't want to raise you. Issei. Tell me, you don't really want her, you just want her body and nothing else, right? Serious and emotionless, you just want status and the woman for your twisted desires. Razor. Look stupid, I can kill you whenever I want. Issei. Then I challenge you, if I win you will leave her alone, if not I will give you this armor. Appears. Razor. What is that? Issei. This is the Libra armor, one of the 12 that exists and the most powerful ones you accept. I'll tell you how powerful this armor is. It has 12 weapons. Each one is in pairs and they only serve when I, the Knight of Libra, give them orders, but only Athena, a goddess, can't say when to use them, as you say. Narrator. Razor was happy if he won he would not only have Rias, but also the Libra armor at his disposal. Razor. I accept, I see you in the ranking, you win and I hope you use it. I want to see its power on the battlefield and I want everyone to see your defeat. Laugh, ha, disappearing from the place in a magic circle of fire. Rias. Damn unhappy wretch wants my body, not the union of the Gremory and Phoenix houses that wretch. Issei. Okay, I accept, but with the condition I said, as soon as I understand, Rias-sama, if there are more things, I will withdraw. Rias. Thanks Issei, I thought you were a perverted beast, but it turned out to be the opposite. Kissing Issei's cheek he blushed and left. Bakeno. Ara Rias, and that man is amazing and risking such a powerful armor for you makes him even more valuable than anything else, but who will those people be, tell me? Hineko. They are the ones I saw in the park, they are very pretty and they also have armor just like him, but I don't know why every time I remember them I get the urge to kill them. Bakeno. I didn't like that, I want it for myself. Rias. Yes, maybe they are not that pretty, and we can easily take it away from them with our feminine charms, you know, right, he. Narrator. Issei goes to his classroom but doesn't find anyone but sees a note. Lily note. Issei senpai, see you at home, PS we will take your backpack. Sincerely, Lily. Issei. Well, home, that man had no good feelings, he was an idiot. Narrator. On the way home he sees two girls crossing the street on the other side, without seeing when a truck passes by about to kill them, when a man with golden armor appears and stops the truck with both hands, as if the truck had crashed into a tank. It was destroyed, but luckily the driver survived. Showing his happy face, Issei turned to them and said. Issei. You're fine, ladies, you're not hurt. We are not fine, thank you, you are an angel, right? I say the same, thanks Angel-san. Issei. If you're welcome, wait a bit. Walking towards the truck cabin and tearing off the door, he takes out the injured but alive driver. You're an idiot, what were you thinking? You were going to kill them, and if I hadn't arrived, this would have been an idiotic massacre. Driver. Thank you and I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking, thank you for saving me, I appreciate it. Issei. The ambulances and police will arrive soon, I better go, see you. Issei. Walking towards the park without his armor when two girls catch up with him. Excuse me, kid, we didn't thank you for everything. Issei. There are no problems that need ladies. Excuse me if we interrupt you, I'm Asia and she's Athena, we're two novices and we're looking for a church, do you know where it is? We don't know anything and thanks to you we're alive. Issei. Yes, it is done. He was interrupted by a growl from the stomachs of the two girls, who were embarrassed after that poof ha 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 ha. I'm sorry, that was very funny, let's buy you some food, I'm hungry too. Narrator. In a restaurant there were two girls, one with golden hair and a green tunic, green eyes, white skin and a normal body for the development of a girl. And the other a thin blue-haired girl with deep blue eyes with a spear tied with ribbons so that she could not be seen. The two of them were eating a hamburger with cheese and meat, vegetables and ketchup, while Issei watched them eating like they were desperate and then they felt sorry for what they had done. Issei. Don't worry, I'll never say this, just tell me how you got here. Narrator. The two stopped eating and felt sad and said. Athena, Asia. We were interrupted by the hand on their shoulders and Issei said. Issei. I'm sorry, it wasn't my intention if I made you go back to that trauma, but rest a little, soon I will take you where you should be. Let's go, miss, give me 2 more orders to go and 2 soft drinks. Waitress. Yes, sir. Narrator. After paying and giving each one their food and carrying their suitcases to the big church where there was no one but a strange woman who had a strange outfit for a church woman, and Issei realized that she was just like Dasek and said. Issei. Who are you, woman? Tell me, you are not a woman of the church. Who are you? I notice that you are not human. Well, this is the first human who recognizes me as a non-human. You are admirable. I will tell you my name, so that you remember it in the afterlife. My name is Kalwarner, and this is your end, die. Narrator. The spear was a few meters away when it was deflected by a gold-colored shield. Issei. I'll tell you a little thing, fallen angel with an ambitious heart, you must die, I'll show you who I am, come to me, Libra armor. Kalwarner. What the hell is that? Issei. Get ready. The 100 Dragons of Rosen. Kalwarn. No wait, I won't be good, no. Falling to the ground without part of her clothes and very hurt. Kalwarn. Please forgive me, I don't want to die. Issei. You are a monster, and I am going to judge you, showing all his armor on the side, the good things you have done, and on the other the bad things. If the scale leans to the left you will live, but if it leans to the right you will die. Prepare, because your judgment begins. Now. Narrator. The scale tilted to the right without problems. That terrified Kalwarner, who saw the man in his golden armor raising his fist. She closed her eyes, expecting the worst, but she was caressed, and Issei said. Issei. I know that in your heart there is very little hope, but there is your partner Reiner living with Mygo. You can be a better person. Don't tell me, do you accept Kalwarner? She clung to Issei and said. Kalwarner. I'm afraid of him, he's very powerful, and maybe you'll protect us. He's a monster without feelings that only cares about his own benefit. I don't want to be here. Traitors die. Narrator. Firing a gun, but the bullets were repelled by Issei, who defended the women masterfully and said. Issei. Who are you? Damn, show yourself miserable. It doesn't matter what my name is, but you will die in the name of God, with a sword towards Issei. Issei. Fool, the Libra sword came out and cut the weapon, which fell to pieces. You are an idiot. Narrator. Repeatedly hitting the man, who did not know how to cover himself, until the man takes out a gun and shoots Issei, but the bullets bounce off Libra's armor. Impossible, me the great freak being beaten by a damn demon. Issei. Crazy demon, I am a knight of Athena, one of the 12 knights who swore to protect the daughters of the Bronze Saints, and you are a danger to everyone. Die. Take the most powerful technique in Libra. The 100 Dragons of Rosen. In this I will not be afraid, insane human, give my regards to Linyari from Barlard, who dies. Narrator. Freet fell lifeless after the attack, and the overwhelming cosmos left the place at that moment. Two magic circles appeared, one from Reiner and the other from Rias, who were surprised by the power that even surpassed a cadre. Issei. Everything ended with Rias and Reiner like he was interrupted by Reiner and Rias who hugged him. Don't worry, I'm fine, nothing happened to me. Reiner. Thank God you're alive, we thought the worst. Rias. I thought I would lose you, don't come back to Acer. Narrator. The two of them were holding on to Issei without letting go when the sound of someone clearing their voice was heard. Akeno. Yes, very moving, but this place is scary, so let's go, we have classes tomorrow. Rias. No way. Issei help being dragged by Kaneko, a little annoyed. See you at school, bye. Issei. Sika. Come on Romeo, you have something important to tell us, pulling Issei, who smiled while the three girls Asia, Athena and Kalwerner followed them to the magic circle. We'll continue. Then. Narrator. In a castle far from Kuho there was a black-haired woman who had Sia in her bed when a man interrupted her. Mars. Wow, so fast Athena, I didn't think you wanted a child as soon as possible. Athena. Shut up, what do you want? I don't have time for you. Tell me once and for all. Mars. Far from this castle and a part of the planet, an enormous cosmos manifested that must be the new Knight of Libra, and I know he is in Japan with my new ally, that Kakabiel. We will manage to find the bastard daughters of your bronze knights, soon we will have him in the palm of our hand, ha 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 ha. The Golden Gale's armor and rating gains P1. Narrator. After saving Kalwerner and receiving two ex-nuns in his house, his mother told him that she was waiting for him to have a relationship with Sika and Reiner as his future girlfriends of the now new Libra Knight, but he said. Issei. Mom, after defeating Mars I will think about it and maybe you will have more daughters-in-law. I do not know, I am going to classes, I have some things to do at school, I am going. Come on girls, hurry up or we will be late to class. Sika. Go ahead, we will see you in class. Issei. Let's go with Reiner-san. Issei. Don't worry about them, Reiner-san, see you. Narrator. Issei Hiba with his happy mood until some men are bothering a girl with glasses and brown hair. Issei. Kiriri. Hey, leave her standing in front of Kiriri. Men. Look idiot, get lost, we are about to have fun with her, if you are stupid get lost. Issei. I don't know who you are, but if you don't look each other, I'll make mincemeat out of you. Men. Stupid, you'll regret what you said. This will hurt. Issei. I'll show them that he's a gentleman at heart. Hey Aya. Issei. Fools, facing a gold knight is an offense. Trying to hurt an innocent woman. I will never fully understand if they are idiots or just suicidal. Kiriri, are you okay? Kiriri. Yes, but what was that? Issei. That miss was the nascent dragon, a devastating technique, only very few know this technique. Let's have classes, Kiriri-san. Kiriri. Yes Issei-kun, thank you for your help, I appreciate it. I don't know what they would have done to me if you hadn't arrived, I would surely be I don't know where. Issei. Come on, classes are going to start. Narrator. Everyone didn't know how to react to what they saw on the street. Issei Haidu beating up three thugs and defeating them in an instant. No one could believe it and the rumor spread quickly. The women of the institute saw with different eyes the current young man with brown hair and emerald eyes. They no longer saw the perverted young man but a gentleman and a man. In the eyes of the students they saw a hero who would help anyone who needed him. After class, Rias meets Issei and the other women who followed Issei into the occult club. Within it, an air of tension and envy was breathed because Reiner saw Rias, Sika, saw Keno, and the others saw Kaneko, each one without giving in. Poor Issei and Yuto were blue with fear because it seemed that everything would end badly, but Issei's cosmos calmed everyone's spirits. Rias. Sorry for that moment of tension, or if tomorrow morning Razor will come and I will introduce my entire entourage, but the problem is that Issei, the pieces that I would use to reincarnate you would be a minimum of 15, your power is overwhelming, and not even with mutations, I can reincarnate you. You will be my protector and you will help me if you can, I beg you, to say yes for Lucifer. Issei. I will do it on one condition, I want you to investigate someone, his name is Mars, I want all the information you can give me, and we will gladly help you. That wretch killed my teacher and killed the parents of these girls, tell me yes or no. Rias. I will consult with my brother, and we will give you all the information we can, and thank you for your support, Issei. Narrator. At that moment, Razor appears with his entourage. Razor. But look, we have some beautiful women here, you didn't tell me you had such beautiful women. Rias trying to put his arm in Sika, but is pushed away by Issei. What's wrong with you, stupid, such a perfect woman must Kata. He couldn't finish his phrase when Libra's armor was modified cleverly behind Issei. Two red wings with gold and two cannons were formed. A gauntlet appeared on his right arm and the Libra shield went to his shoulder. The helmet also looked like a dragon and a dragon tail. Appeared on his waist in the shape of a trident. What is that? Is no, the red celestial dragon. A useless one like you has the red celestial dragon. How do you explain yourself, Rias? Issei. You will have to get out of here, Razor. We will see each other at the Ranting Games. Understood. But at that moment one of the Razor group wanted to attack Issei, but his wooden staff was shattered by Libra's shield. Silly, take it. Rising dragon. Narrator. A powerful dragon came out of Issei's fist and the blow slammed her against the wall, leaving her body badly hurt. Issei. Those who enrage a dragon will only get a stupid beating. Razor, keep your women away from me or I will kill them. I swear. The other girl, scared, took out a phoenix tear and gave it to the girl who was barely breathing, but they managed to save her. Understand this, Razor. I will not hold back. I hope they are up to the battle against the Saints of Athena. Razor. We'll see each other in the Ranting Games. Understood, imbecile. I hope that is not all your power. Disappearing along with his entourage with a magic circle. Issei. Tell me Dreg is powerful. Dreg. Yes it is, but your Libra armor is sacred and I don't think someone like him, even being a phoenix, won't be able to recover after that. Issei are watching us. Issei. That I already noticed. Excuse me for not telling you, but this is Dreg, the Red Emperor Dragon, one of the 13 Longinus. Don't worry, Dreg and I are very good friends. Ha ha ha. Rias. Like you, the bearer of a Libra armor and one of the 13 most powerful Longinus, one that can surpass a god. All. To surpass a god. Dreg. Do not be surprised, my friend here present can easily surpass a god without me, but with me we will be almost invincible. Not even the devil himself could defeat us. Narrator. Rias and the others in the room could not believe what the red celestial dragon was saying, but Rias quickly recognized and said happily. Rias. Thank you for helping me and I will be very grateful if you defeat that damn Razor. I appreciate it very much. Issei. Narrator. Ravaging Issei and kissing him on the mouth, he was knocked unconscious by the sudden kiss from Rias. The others were bursting with courage by Rias' display of love. Asia. Issei, after teaching the girl some tricks, the promised day was about to start the Ranting Games, and everyone from the underworld was in the stands. Among them were Surziches, Ajuka, Zudicus, the poor Razor and Seraphai, who were wondering who the young man was. Surziches. Tell me who that young man is that my sister could not reincarnate into a demon. Ajuka. According to Rias, his power to reincarnate him would require 15 pieces to, according to her, make him a demon. Zudicus. My daughter is not a liar and perhaps the boy is not that strong and they are trying to make him strong for these Ranting Games. Let's take it easy. Lord Phoenix. Let's say that your daughter is not up to the power of our son. Lady. Phoenix. As my husband said, it's very difficult for your daughter to win this Ranting Game. Seraphai. Calm down, let's take it easy. Besides, we've never seen a Ranting Game in a school. Narrator. The two groups were ready to start when a referee comes in and says. Referee. This is a Ranting Game between Rias Gremory of the Gremory House and Phoenix Razor of the Phoenix Clan. For preparation we will give 20 minutes to get ready and stand up. Narrator. In the waiting room Rias was nervous and scared when a hand brings her back to reality. It is Issei with a smile and says. Issei. Don't worry, everything will be fine. We are your help and your friends. We will never leave you, right? Everyone. Yes. Issei. A Libra Knight would never let anything happen to them. I will be your shield, I will be your sword, and I will protect you from all danger, I swear. To be continued. Narrator. Elsewhere, a black-haired woman says. Athena. How is it possible that my father banished me and took away my reincarnation? Now I am not Athena, I am a goddess of corruption. But where is Athena's cosmos? We're throwing everything, but no matter how stupid they give her my cosmos, I will kill them all, and those bitches will not know who attacked them. Ha 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 ha. Next to her was Sia with tears in his eyes covered in black tar, unable to move, thinking. Sia, golden armor, protect the one chosen by Doko to defend our daughters, I beg you. Razor's defeat in the golden whale's armor at the Ranting Games P2. Narrator. Rias tries not to be nervous and Issei takes the floor. Issei. Okay, we have to beat the Razor and this is the plan. Narrator. In the opposite room, Razor felt like a winner, but he didn't take into account a small detail. He was blinded by his own intellect of being superior. Narrator. In the boxes where the families and the Gremory were worried about their daughter who was going to be in her first Ranting Game. Zudicus. I feel nervous, I don't think you laugh, I won. Then Alana. I feel very uneasy, I don't know why, Zudicus. Shurchits. I'm not going to like what I'm going to do, that's what it is. Narrator. In the tower of the copy of the occult club, a woman in pink armor extends a huge chain and creates a constellation. My name is Mina, and this is the Andromeda constellation. If anyone tries to enter they won't live to tell the tale. Razor. Attack, you can't hurt the phoenix, don't you think? At that moment a voice is heard saying. Commentator. 8 Razor pawns removed. Razor. Impossible, like when sees all his pieces are in the Andromeda chain while they are wrapped in particles and disappear. It's not true. Narrator. No one present could believe what they had seen. A few moments ago the battle began and from one moment to the next the Razor lost 8 pieces. Razor. How is it possible I lost 8 pieces in one hit like? Narrator. At that moment a voice is heard saying. Issei. Listen, Razor, your other pieces are against me. If they beat me, my armor is automatically yours, but if not, your marriage will be annulled, that's clear, Razor. Narrator. Everyone in the boxes started laughing at the young man's idiocy standing in the middle of all the remaining Razor pieces, but there was one person who was more worried than laughing, that was Ajuka Bulsebu, who said out loud. Ajuka. Come on, that man took out several people with just one hit, so don't laugh. With fear in his voice. Razor pieces. Stupid dies. Issei. I'll tell you something, your swords are nothing against Libra's armor. Sword. The 2 swords came out of his back and with devastating force, destroyed the 2 weapons and pierced the chest of the 2 women who disintegrated into blue particles. Narrator. Nobody could believe what they saw in one hit and eliminated 2 Razor pieces without even breaking a sweat. Issei put his swords in the back of his armor and took out the double slash while the 2 Razor towers approached with speed, but the 2 were knocked down by a blow to the stomach of the 2 double dares. The 2 women barely moved after that blow. Issei. Tell me, Razor, try to tell me, how is it that you want Rias just for your insane desires? Tell me. At that moment a kick and a punch shake Issei a little. Shui. It seems like we hit a very, very thick wall. Isabella. It's not possible, that blow would have destroyed the floor. Issei. Ha, that's all your power, then take the dragon technique. This technique will send you to Mount Yumatsu. Rising Dragon. Commentator. 2 Razor towers eliminated. Razor. Impossible, impossible, like my entourage being almost destroyed by. He couldn't finish saying because the commentator said. Commentator. Razor Queen eliminated. Razor. Who at that moment felt terror. Narrator. The Libra shield hits the Razor Queen full on, leaving her unconscious as she was caught by Issei as she disappeared. Ajuka. I suspected that armor is more than it seems, it is very powerful, that is why the pieces of the estuaries were destroyed. I never knew that power was enough to face multiple enemies. Flashback. Ajuka. These are mutation pieces, I think that with these they will withstand Issei's power. You would start. Rias. By the Gremory house, I ask you to be my family and servant please, and I give you the pawn piece. Narrator. When the pieces were about to enter, they were destroyed by Issei's immeasurable power. Ajuka. It's impossible, those pieces were the best I've ever made, how is it possible that they were destroyed? Does that mean that he far exceeds your power? Rias. Impossible, then Issei is stronger than me. Tell me, Ajuka, how powerful is he? Ajuka. I think it's more powerful than a mod, I'm not sure, but I have to analyze its power. End of flashback. Zudicus. Tell me what you are saying, Ajuka, that man is powerful. Ajuka. Had an expression of anguish. He is stronger than us together, he is a demigod. Everyone. How impossible, you must be lying, Ajuka, it's not possible. My son is more powerful than him, it's true, our baby is more powerful. Ajuka. I would like to tell him that he is not very powerful, but his weapons alone left his Razor pieces very badly injured, leaving them eliminated. If the Razor does not make him angry, it would be better for him to surrender. I saw his power in action, I don't want to think how dangerous he is. Issei. Razor, we have defeated your pieces, give up, you will not be able to win. Razor. You are strong, but they creating a huge ball of fire die in that instant. The ball of fire is split by Issei's sword, who says with hatred in his voice. Issei. I will never forgive you. Razor, trying to kill innocent people is worse than your perverted mind. Rider. Just change Issei with the Libra armor and death mask to Razor and skip to 037 to enjoy it better. Issei. Messing with the people I love and esteem is idiotic. Razor, you've dug your own grave. Razor. What is this pressure? It's bigger than when my mother gets angry, not even bigger than a dragon god. Narrator. Issei's armor was drilling in gold and red as the cannons appeared behind him, along with his imposing red wings. On his right arm you can see the blood-red gauntlet, while 2 dragons attack Razor, one red with huge green eyes and another green with huge red eyes, as if Razor were in a tornado of power that slowly and painfully diminished him until he falls almost dying, because his wounds cannot heal. The Razor's regeneration fire goes out. Ball. It's impossible, my son, no, son, that's impossible. How is a human man giving Razor the beating of his life? I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. That boy is capable of killing a mod. If that boy were to turn on Risavin, he would kill him easily. Ajuka. I knew that armor was sacred. Razor has no chance of winning. Razor, surrender, or he will kill you slow, and only then will you be able to live. Issei. I won't let you give up, Razor repeatedly hitting Razor's torso and stomach, who could barely put his hands to defend himself, but it was useless. The blows went through and gave serious damage to Razor, who cried out for a break, but Issei's fury was immeasurable, so much so that he crashed him against a wall, which Razor's body went through from the blows that Issei was giving. At that moment, Issei takes what's left of Razor and says, "Issei. This is your end." Rias say hello to Linyari from Barlord. Issei extends his arm and it shines like a sword. Excalibur. But before Issei touches Razor, a girl gets in the way. That is Ravel Phoenix. At that precise moment she stops her attack and the back of the stadium shield is destroyed, leaving a stunned Ravel. To be continued. Ravel. Stop, you please. Issei stares at her. At that moment he withdraws and says, "The next time you try to hurt people I will kill you myself." Turning around and seeing an almost dead Razor, "I hope this helps you avoid another idiot accident, and miss, don't sacrifice yourself for an idiot, even if it's your brother. Until next time, Ravel Phoenix." Narrator. Ravel falls to her knees without responding and blushing at what that knight of gold and red said. Lady Phoenix. Issei is not like that. Issei. Yes, you must be the mother of that idiot, right? L. Phoenix. Yes, I just want to tell you something. Do you want to marry my daughter? Issei. She's crazy, right? She's younger than me and my life is about escapes. I don't know if I'll survive the coming war. Maybe when the war ends, maybe alone, maybe we'll have a good time together. For now I'm leaving." L. Phoenix walking towards the hooded figures in front of him. "I'll Rain, let's go end this. We'll see each other, Shirchits. I'm waiting for that guy's information. See each other, Lord and Lady Gremory. I'm leaving." Ajuka. That's a fall. Reiner. Yes, Issei. Narrator. At that precise moment Issei and the 9 women disappear. Into a magic circle. Narrator. All the heads of the families gathered were a little afraid of what might happen if this boy joined the angels or fallen angels while everyone was arguing. Ajuka. Calm down, I know the boy is dangerous, but tell me, Shirchits, what information do you need? Issei. Lord Phoenix. It's true, tell us. Lady Phoenix. Yes, tell us why you talk better to that guy. Zudicus. It's true, son, tell me. Shirchits. Well, for these ranting games he asked for information about a man named Mars, but until now I know he is in Greece and a black-haired goddess accompanies him, that I know, but according to my contacts, some young women are looking for something. Ajuka. You said young people, so they are the ones who accompany him. Everything makes sense, they are the ones that Mars is looking for. Shirchits. I understand, then we will hold a peace meeting of the factions within a week. The fallen angels and angels, unite, it is clear. All. Yes, it is said. Narrator. In the human world there were Rias, Asia, Akeno and Kaneko trying to see which girl would sleep with him, but the knights felt what they had never felt. Jealousy. Ladies and gentlemen, leave Issei-kun alone. Narrator. They were all arguing, but at that moment Issei feels something. Issei. What is it? I feel like the gold saints are alive, maybe they are alive. Narrator. Elsewhere a very angry Mars is destroying his office. Mars. It's like the golden armor was reborn and is heading to the human world like idiots. Subordinate. Yes sir, we didn't do anything, they left without a trace. Mars. I hope this doesn't affect our plan for the faction meeting, it will be fun to kill those 3 ha 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 ha. Narrator. In another place far from Kuho, some women are walking aimlessly. Damn, where are we? Let's continue, we don't have much time left to return to life. This is in the way. Calm down, we must find the Libra Knight without offending Ling. What he asked me is how there are 2 of the same armor. Ling. Come on, I found him, come on, Libra gentlemen, this time Mars won't even know that he attacked him. Athena awakens, the 12 golden saints appear. P1. Narrator. After the ranting games against Razor, the different demonic families thought about going with their daughters and getting married to the young man and having him as their son-in-law, but the 2 families Issei and Gremory had the advantage because being close to the Golden Knight, they had an advantage in the Kuho Academy. There was an Issei giving the class about the molecules of different things and how to destroy things just by putting a little Cosmo in the molecules, putting a rock in the hands of his classmates that everyone tried to destroy with their hand but they couldn't. Writer. Forget the dialogue with Tenma and Doko, just the explanation of how to destroy the molecules. Issei. Molecules are something that can be destroyed without the need to use any machine or tool. Look, squeezing the stone in his hands until it turned to dust in front of everyone, that is destroying molecules at a subatomic level. All. But that rock is real, how he destroyed it, it's surprising, maybe we can. Issei-kun, we can do it. Issei. Master. Tell me Issei, how do particles behave in large amounts of heat? I have a question. Issei. The molecules expand causing them to dilate, but climate change can vary. If the rock is volcanic, it will withstand more pressure, but if the rock is on the surface and is placed in a volcano, it is clearly not suitable to remain in its solid state, the pressure will tear it apart. It's like gold, silver and bronze armor, each one can withstand a certain number of degrees of heat and freezing. Water freezes at -110 degrees Celsius. Alcohol or ethanol freezes down to -114 degrees Celsius. According to what is known, bronze armor freezes at -150 degrees Celsius, silver armor freezes at -250 degrees Celsius, and gold armor freezes at -273.15 degrees Celsius. That means they must freeze to absolute zero. Everyone. I didn't think Issei-kun was so smart and knew the ways of freezing, he didn't even know at what temperature water freezes, much less alcohol. Kiryui. Incredible Issei, perhaps you are among the most incredible boys in the school, you can even dethrone Kiba as prince of the school Issei-kun. Narrator. At that moment the school bell rings and the teacher says. Teacher. I hope you have written it down because this will be on the exam. All. Hey Aya, that's not true. Narrator. Issei gets up and quickly goes to the night's class and sees that they are not there because they all went to the dining room, but he meets Athena who is a little dizzy and does not know where the dining room is. Athena. Tell me Issei where the dining room is, I can't find it anywhere and I separated from Asia-san. Issei. Yes, I will gladly take her Athena-sama, what is this cosmos so large but so warm, perhaps it is her, I don't think so, but if she is the reincarnation of an Athena from this world, that would be incredible, a goddess among the supernatural world, this way Athena-sama. Athena. Don't tell me like that, I'm going to be embarrassed Issei, you are a gentleman, and I am just a simple human. Issei. You are nothing more than a simple human, you are a kind and loving girl, and no matter how hard the battle is, you always pray for me, I am very grateful for that, Athena-sama. Athena. Covers her face in shame, it's okay, holy gold pound. Issei. Athena-sama bowing with his armor in front of her, everyone thinks it's a play or something, but at that moment 12 hooded figures enter from the windows and stand behind Issei and say in chorus. 12. It's good to see you Athena-sama. Narrator. Bowing behind Issei, revealing who the woman in front of them is Athena, the legitimate goddess and the one Zeus chose as his new daughter, giving her the power and cosmos. At that moment the knights enter, and also with their armor, they bow before Athena. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Athena-sama. Narrator. At that moment, an enormous cosmos fills the hearts of those present with purity and peace, for they are before a goddess of war and peace on earth. Elsewhere, both Rias and Sona are intrigued, for that cosmos is overwhelming. Sona. What is that power? It is superior to any seen before, whoever it may be, but it is not evil, rather it is a power of peace and tranquility. Rias. It's true, but that power is in the school where we go in the dining room Sona I don't have a good feeling let's go. Sona. Me neither. Narrator. The two entourages quickly went to where that overwhelming power was and were greatly surprised to see a woman similar to Ria's mother, but with long purple hair, a slender figure, enormous breasts, and hips more pronounced than Ria's. She got up and went to see the two women who had their faces in shock at such an imposing figure, while 18 figures behind her followed her. Athena. Hello, President, Sona-san, don't you recognize me? It's me, Athena. Sona Rias. Atenea. But you weren't. Athena. I think that's what emerged when I woke up, I think ha ha ha. Rias. You look older, you could even be older than you looked. Sona, I think she already took Issei-kun from us, look at those enormous melons she has in front of her, not to mention her enormous hips, neither I nor Rias are at the same level, although we have the possibility, she is not as snatched as we are, we can bring him to our family, Rias and I, let the game begin, Athena, you are incredible, Athena, look at that great body underneath that saintly gaze. Athena. Don't say it, it embarrasses me stumbling and falling on top of Issei, who had his head in the middle of Athena's enormous breasts, who only fainted, while Issei tries to free himself from those enormous breasts which were suffocating him. Narrator. After Issei's near death, they took Athena to the infirmary where the hooded figures appeared before Issei, the great patriarch as they said. Excuse me, great patriarch, are you watching Athena-sama? Issei. Yes, and who are you? The Golden Saints. Narrator. Taking off their hoods and showing their bodies, Rias and Sona could not believe what they saw. They were very attractive women with very little armor covering their perfect bodies. At that moment Issei was amazed because in front of him was a Libra hair. My name is Ling, I am the second knight of Libra, you are the great patriarch, we await your orders, master. Issei. Wyatt. To be continued. Narrator. The different factions talk about the new Libra knight and his power as a Sekiryuutei. Search it. He is very powerful so much that he could easily defeat any faction. Michael. Yes, he is very powerful. Azazel. He is very powerful when the factions unite. Search it's according to what is within a week. Narrator. At that moment a man enters who had something to say to Search it's. Guard. Sir, we received a message from your sister saying that the goddess Athena is at your school and says she wants to speak with you and your 12 golden knights. Search it's. I have to go out, see you in a week. Miguel. I don't want to meet that goddess and I think you don't either Azazel. Azazel. If we go, I want to see how powerful that new goddess is. Narrator. Search it's created a magic circle and went with Michael and Azazel to another place. An evil god is creating copies of the knights and goddesses for the fight against the factions that will take place in a week. Mars. Soon knights will not know what attacked them ha 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 ha. Narrator. Well, the copies of the bronze knights woke up next to the goddesses smiling evilly. CBDZ Bronze C. We are at your service Mars Sama. Goddesses C. How can we serve you, Mars Sama? Mars. Soon everything will be at my disposal ha 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 ha. Narrator. In the room of an evil goddess, Athena has Sia in a deep sleep while she has Sia for her base passions. Black Athena. I will soon have your son Sia and you will not be able to stop me ha 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 ha. Athena awakens, the 12 golden saints appear P2. Narrator. After Athena's change in the occult club it was very tense because the gold and bronze saints were not happy at all because the Libra knight was very close to Athena and on the other side the demons who were also the same or worse at that moment as if God existed. A magic circle of the Gremory was in the place of that magic circle appeared Search it's, Michael and Azazel who when seeing Athena almost fell on their backs because of the enormous nasal hemorrhage. Search it's. Excuse me for that little problem, my name is, but he was stopped by a very beautiful and warm voice. Athena. Search it's Lucifer is not like that, the one with golden wings must be Michelangelo and finally Azazel, fallen angel or am I wrong? The representatives of angels, fallen angels and demons, the truth is I know a lot about you and I am informed of the problems you have, but according to reports you will have a small meeting of factions and they will be united, is that not the case? Narrator. The 3 bosses were captured as if saying, don't buck with me, he knows more about her than we do. Athena. Let me introduce myself, my name is Athena, goddess of wisdom, war, and peace on earth. I hope we get along. The 3 men looked at the woman with administrative eyes because she was a goddess and had no fear or lust as the 3 initially thought, but just by seeing her aura they said. Search it's Miguel Azazel. You are a goddess in all her splendor Athena Sama. Athena. It's not that big a deal, I present to you my entourage Issei, my great patriarch and chief of my gold, silver and bronze saints, the 12 gold saints, and my 7 bronze saints, that I think you already know all in civilian clothes carrying boxes with the symbol of their zodiac constellation behind them. Gold and bronze saints. It is a pleasure to greet you, representatives of the Search it's factions, Miguel and Azazel Sama. Apocryphal of the Mads SC equals to Search it's, MG equals to Michael and Oz equals to Azazel. SC, MG and Oz. It's not that big a deal or if Issei here's what you asked for. Issei. Thanks, how is that idiot Razor, he didn't die, right? SC. He is not alive, but according to the doctors he will be in bed for a long time. Next time no one will attack your group, according to what Ajuka says your power is similar to that of a dragon god, but we don't know anything. He was interrupted by Issei. Issei. SC the only thing I can say is that I didn't use all my power, I only used my 6th sense and half of my power, I wasn't so angry as to kill everyone there, I think that if I had used all my strength, surely half of the stadium wouldn't be there. SC, MG and Oz. What the hell? Rias. You're lying, right Issei I see, don't tell me you are. Sugin yo yes it would be possible with the power of the great patriarch I would destroy a mountain easily and effortlessly. Lily. It's true, huh? It's true I haven't said my name is Melina from Aries, nice to meet you. Narrator. When Melina showed up, Azazel fainted, the woman with purple hair and an angelic face, leaving the leader of the fallen in a bad position. Melina. What happened to her? Issei. Nothing, I think I can't stand your cuteness Melina what happened to you? The woman was blushing and saying foolishly. Melina. Ha cuteness ha Issei kun ha 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 ha. Narrator. Powerful cosmos energies were felt and a purple aura came out of all the demon women. They were Athena, the 11 gold saints, and the 7 bronze saints, and the 4 from the Gremory group were upset, some did not know why. All. Issei what did you say with a scary voice? Issei. I only said my opinion while the 3 faction leaders were behind Issei scared by the power of the women present. You are also pretty. The cosmos descended quickly and they all blushed seriously, I would never lie to the people I love. Narrator. The faction leaders were incredulous as the gold knight Issei showed a wide smile and a warm look towards everyone. After that, the 3 left and recognized Athena as a goddess. After classes Reiner took everyone while Issei left alone. When he passed by an abandoned building, screams of a woman were heard inside. Issei entered quickly, there in front of him was a monster about to eat a woman. Monster. Stay still, don't you see, I'm going to eat you. Narrator. The woman thinking about her end when two shields hit the monster's hands, releasing the woman while in a golden flash he catches the girl and says. Issei. Are you okay? The girl cries and Issei notices that she has the same uniform as her school. Calm down, everything happened, you're monster, tell me who sent you. Wow, a human has a power, do you have an incredible secret gear? I'll eat you and I'll have it for myself, it's time to eat. Issei. Take this monster. The 100 dragons of Rosen. Narrator. The power destroyed the monster which said. Your huma no huag disintegrating into red particles. Issei. It's all over. Hey, are you okay? Ho, I can't stand it, and he fainted. Okay, now. Narrator. He couldn't say more because a loud noise alerted him. That was from the other building. He quickly went and found Rias and her entourage against a renegade demon who was about to kill Rias when a powerful green tiger protects her from the shadows. Issei comes out with a woman in his arms while he extends his right arm in defense of Rias, who is surprised by such a defense. Issei. How dare you try to hurt someone important to me, die. Excalibur. Writer. Play from minute 059 until the end only. Narrator. At that moment, the green cosmos came out of Issei's hand, which advanced and cut everything in its path, but at that same instant, the renegade demon was destroyed into red particles, but not before the two halves separated and Kiba reacted. Kiba. Issei, tell me that was a. Issei. Yes, it is the incredible Excalibur, the weapon given by a gold saint to a disciple of my master, and part of it passed on to me the memories of that night. Of course, it is very powerful, and only the Capricorn Knights can do it, and an exception is me and Shiryu, a Haida because of Kiba. Kiba. No, nothing, I'm just impressed. Issei. If you want I can show you its power and maybe just maybe you can replicate it. Kiba. Really thanks Issei-san. Issei. Okay, your training starts tomorrow, don't forget it if. Kiba. Yes, master. Rias. Tell me Issei why you have a girl from our school he. Issei. This girl was going to eat her, but I arrived in time and I was able to save her and tell me what those things were they demons? Rias. If they are renegade demons who abandon their masters, they cause havoc, kill, and eat humans to absorb the sacred gears of humans and become more powerful. Issei. If any of those appear, call me and I will help you. Narrator. At that moment the whole place turns red and from the shadows comes out an armor very recognized by Issei, that was Sia, but his armor was a Pegasus in black smiling and behind him, the other bronze saints in black. Sia N. Well finally we found you Knight of Libra. Issei. Everyone behind me, this is not a demon, he is a knight and he will have no compassion for you. All. Yes. Shiryu N. My armor and an incredible human hindrance, what was my master thinking? Ihoga N. Wow you have new friends, how about I reduce them to frost? Shun. No Hyoga, let me play with those women first. I'd like to know how long their members can last before I separate them from their bodies. Hahaha. Icky. Before that, how about we grill them on skewers, don't you think? Issei. You are not the knights my master told me about, you are just shadows of them. CDB. Wow, you knew it. I hope you tell your stupid proteges that Mars wants them dead. See you next time, Libra gentlemen. Narrator. At that moment the Black Bronze Knights disappear without a trace. The new holy war is about to begin, the Black Knights are only shadows of our former companions, and now Mars knows where they are, the war for supremacy is ready, the war between Athena and Mars is just beginning, the dispute between good and evil, the factions will be ready to face a god who prepares the difference between Mars and Issei. To be continued. Issei. I'll have to warn everyone. Rias. Who were they? Issei. They are the parents of my students and surely those are their copies, please laugh, do not try to confront them, they are very powerful and dangerous, promise me. Rias. I promise you Issei and my entourage will do it too. The two exorcists and the destruction of the Excaliburs, the beginning of the P1 war. Narrator. After the appearance of the Black Knights, the copies of the Bronze Saints' parents were angry with Mars for having played with the figures of their parents. Sika. Damn Mars, I'll destroy it. Lily. I'll never forgive him for playing with daddy for that damn thing. Mina. I will never forgive that wretch, our parents are sacred to us. Ling. Mars, I will never forgive you. Sarah. We're going to freeze that bastard, right sister? Aurora. There will be no trace of him when I turn him into crystals. Esmeralda. Not without first burning him to the bone. Issei. Calm down, I know you're very angry, but be patient and think with a cool head, not disturbed by anger. Get ahead of your conflicts and try to think with a cool head and change. Let's go to school, I'll reign, why are you so thoughtful? Reiner. I feel the Excalibur swords nearby and that is impossible. Those weapons are in the hands of the church, and their sacred auras can be felt here. Issei, be careful, those swords are dangerous. Don't fight with them. Understood. Bling. Keep in mind that Issei has an Excalibur on his right arm, no one would win against that sword, that would be dry branches against the powerful Excalibur that was my father's and now belongs to Issei-san. Halwarner. It is indeed powerful enough to face off against the parts of Excalibur. Issei. Parts of an Excalibur that was fragmented. Halwarner. Yes, in ancient times the sword was fragmented into 7 parts that are now in the possession of the church and 1 in heaven, according to what is known, but they were granted by a handful of humans. But before we became part of you, 3 Excalibur swords had already been stolen, that is what Issei-kun is. Issei. Well, let's go Halwarner, go to your job, you'll be late for your first day, and the others go change, I have a training with Kiba, see you. All. But it's 5 AM, 2 hours left Issei. Issei. With magic create a clock in an hour it will ring, and if they don't wake up inside of it, there are many shadows like me, and they will attack them, so when it rings they will wake up, but at that moment Rias uses her magic, making the shadows take on a pink tone. Without further ado, I'll leave Kiba, let's go. Kiba. Yes, master. Narrator. In a place far from Kuho was Issei and Kiba, the two were meditating. Issei told him. Issei. Put your mind blank, think of a weapon in your arm, explode the cosmos that you have inside you, go beyond the 5th sense, listen to my voice, just that, listen to my voice, and make your cosmos explode. Narrator. Kiba saw the days when he was being mistreated. You. In that moment his deceased friends give him strength and say. Cf. Yudo, don't blame yourself, we are with you, we will always be there for you, never give up, you can create an Excalibur. Narrator. At that moment a purple cosmos appears in his body, but above them from a dimension appears an armor very recognized by Issei. That armor was. Issei. Impossible, perhaps you are a bronze knight Yudo. And at that moment he was standing next to the armor of. Yudo. Issei is. Issei. If it is one of the incredible bronze armor that this armor has chosen, you are the new unicorn knight, but now show me how powerful your Excalibur is. Yudo. Yes, Issei. Narrator. Yudo concentrates his cosmos in his hand and with a burst of power cuts everything in its path, and Issei is impressed. Issei. You are very powerful, that sword could destroy one of those fake Excaliburs, I swear Yudo, but I will train you so that you can use all the power of your unicorn armor, have faith that you will be one of the most powerful knights among the bronze, of course after my students, of course soon it will be time to go to school, you want to see your power ready. Yudo. Yes master, let's go. Issei. Yudo. Hi, and the 2 constellations appear, the Libra and the unicorn, and the 2 hit. Narrator. Elsewhere Issei's alarm is about to go off. When it goes off several Libra knights appear in superior armor. You. In the room they all go out to everyone's rooms with pink eyes with a machiavellic smile. When a shadow of Issei entered he was surprised to see Rias with a flirtatious smile, and almost naked, only a thin sheet covered her, and she had nothing else. Rias. Hello Issei, shadow don't love me. Issei. Yes. I think she's awake, I'm leaving. Narrator. The other rooms were the same, and the copy of Issei felt like a rabbit among wolves, while they ran their hands over his chest until suddenly everyone disappears. All. It's not true Issei. Narrator. Issei hears his name and is surprised. Come in and don't say anything about your armor, understood? Issei. Son to Yudo-kun, how are you, good to eat? Yudo. Yes Mrs. How do? Issei. Look, how are you Issei, where are you, but a moment ago she was here. Narrator. In Athena's room, Issei was tied up with chains and almost without armor, while Athena and the other saints have Issei in bed, burning him. They all try to take off his pants when a better Retit interrupts them along with her entourage. Rias. Athena-san, that's not fair, share it. Athena. It's not true, it's not ours, but they all realize that it's not in their hands. Where is it? I already know who took it, let's go. In the room of the golden mackerels they were almost naked, squeezing Issei between their enormous breasts. Miriam of Ares. You are ours. She couldn't say more because the door would have slammed. Athena and Rias were very angry because they already had it, but these. The knights did not allow it, but in that instant they felt an overwhelming cosmos and a super strong draconic power. That was Issei, who was very angry because he was not a toy, he was a knight of the zodiac, and he was not there to be bothered by his goddess knights and a demon and her entourage. Issei. Listen to me, well, I am not your toy. If you want a boyfriend there are many men in the damn plant, look for one, and don't bother me, I understand, or if you love me try to win my affection, do not take me as if it was something, understood? You. All. Yes Issei-sama. Issei. Let's go have breakfast, we have classes to attend, understood? All. Yes Issei-kun. When Issei left they all said it's scary, but what he says is real, it's not good to make him angry. Narrator. All after breakfast they went to their jobs and others to classes. On the way to school he saw 2 hooded people in front of the school talking to Sona. Sona. Don't worry, we will both talk and give our permissioner. Issei-kun, can you take these girls to the occult club please? Thank you. Issei. If don't worry, tell me ladies. During the course of this walk all the girls looked at Issei with lustful eyes, but he never took their looks into account. Here we are. Or Yudo, what are you doing here? It's for them. Yudo. Yes Issei-kun, let's go, we will serve as an escort. Issei. If don't worry, Libra armor. Yudo. Then me too teacher. Narrator. The two women are impressed by the two armors, the one of Libra and the one of Unicorn. Excuse me, are you an exorcist? Issei. I am not a gold knight of the Libra constellation, and he is Yudo of Unicorn, a bronze knight. We are representatives of the goddess Athena and the Gremory group. Ladies, come this way. Narrator. They enter and there are kicks. Sona, Citrus and Rias Gremory are waiting, but when Yudo appears they are impressed to see another knight of the zodiac in front of them, but the most important thing is to talk to the two women in front of them. Rias. Tell me how we can help you, representatives of the church. My name is Xenovia and this is Arena. We are bearers of two Excalibur swords, and we ask permission to enter your territory and not cause problems with the demons. Rias. No problem, but let's say they're looking for. Xenovia. We're looking for a father who deserted and took 3 Excalibur swords, and we'll try to get them back. Issei. Tell me Xenovia, would you really accept a duel between the 2 Excaliburs of the church against the 2 of Athena? What do they say? Xenovia. A duel with a demon, you will die. Issei. You were wrong, I'm not a demon, I'm a gold saint, the strongest of the 88 zodiac armors, so my apprentice and I challenge them. Rias. Issei, but. Yudo. Don't worry Rias-sama, we will be victorious. Narrator. The two women take off their hoods, and underneath they have a rather revealing outfit. Xenovia. We are waiting for them to attack, or do you want us to attack? Issei. Yes. Xenovia and Arena. Let's hope the swords don't kill them. Haya. Narrator. At that same moment, some terrible cosmos caused the two girls to be intimidated and jump back from the overwhelming power of Issei and Yudo, but not as much as Issei. At that moment, the two concentrate their cosmos on their right arm, and with a burst of speed they appear behind them while extending their arm with a faint golden glow. Xenovia. Arena. What did you do? The two girls could not say more, because the two most powerful weapons of the Excaliburs were fragmented in front of their eyes. Rias and Sona could not articulate anything, while the pieces of the Excaliburs fell to the ground. Issei. Yudo. Everything is over, their weapons are only copies of the most powerful weapons that Athena gave us, they are simple dry branches before the powerful Excaliburs, you are defenseless against our weapons, you are simple humans, nothing more. Xenovia. Arena. It is not true, are you that powerful? Xenovia. I never thought I would ask this to someone, please help us destroy the false Excaliburs, and I will give you my body please. Issei. Do not give your body, I will help you, not for that reason I am a gold saint, the Libra saint. To be continued. Narrator. Elsewhere a black-haired woman is rubbing her abdomen and saying. Black Athena. Soon you will be born, little one, your father and I will get married, and soon you will be what I always wanted. Ha 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 ha. The destruction of the Excaliburs, the war and defeat of Kaguya P2. Narrator. After the destruction of the false Excaliburs, Issei and Yudo searched for the priest for days without success, but Issei taught Xenovia the power of the cosmos, and after almost 3 days, she awakened her cosmos, which brought the armor to her power. Flashback. Issei. Xenovia, you must fight not only with your strength and speed, think and use that speed to attack, come on. Xenovia tried by all means to land one more hit, but she couldn't until out of nowhere she began to expel a purple cosmos, and a constellation appeared behind her as she entered a different state and said. Xenovia. Started to put her guardian stars when she jumped against Issei attacking strongly, and said Thunderclaw. Narrator. In Xenovia's mind was in front of a woman with green hair and a figure just like her and said. So you are my successor. He. Wow, you are younger than me. Xenovia. Who are you and what is this place? My name is Shina of Ophricus, and I am a silver saint from the Ophricus constellation. You are a determined and strong woman. Maybe you can use my strength and knowledge to help the Knights of Athena. Wake up and see your new armor. My memories are with you, girl, wake up. Narrator. She wakes up and sees the Ophricus armor in front of her hair turned green and her body was a little bigger. At that moment the armor fragments and covers it. Issei. You woke up, incredible, you are a silver saint, I must say it is surprising, but could you get off me please, what I see is that you cover your face like the previous carrier Shina. Xenovia. Yes, excuse me, as you said Shina, I saw her in my mind, she told me that she would be of support to Athena and her knights. Issei. You must be his incredible reincarnation. Every time I come across more reincarnations of bronze and silver knights, but it's incredible, you are a great help, Xenovia. Then flashback. Athena. It's amazing, I'm glad to have you Xenovia. Xenovia. I don't know if I'm betraying my god, but please God forgive me, but at the same time I thank you very much, I'm with some very good people, I hope to live up to them and thank you amen. Athena. You're funny, don't worry, your god created that he listens to you, he must be looking out for humans like me, I know he's praying for your well-being, I don't know if I'm sure, but I think so. Xenovia. I am convinced you are a benevolent goddess who watches over all humans. I will help you in any way I can. Narrator. At that moment Issei feels a dark and malevolent power and says. Issei. I don't know but that power is from a fallen person where this cannot be this is in school, is not where Rias is investigating the Excaliburs come on, I have a bad feeling Xenovia. Narrator. At the academy, Rias and her group were stopping the attacks of a man with 3 swords, but he was fighting Kiba with his Excalibur, while Luceno and Kaneko were stopping the Cerberus. Luceno became careless and let one escape which was about to kill Asia and Rias, but at that moment a shield hit the animal's face which shot against a building which it went through. Wow, he is stronger than all those useless demons. Narrator. The shield returned to Libra's armor and Kiba said. Kiba. Master, it's good that you're with us. Thank you for saving the president and Asia-san. Issei, don't worry, I'm always aware of everything, but that doesn't mean I'm your teacher. Issei. You're nothing, beast, die. Narrator. The Cerberus stood up only to be cut in half by Issei's hand who said. Issei Excalibur. Narrator. And the man who was fighting with Kiba was split in half, destroying the fake Excalibur swords in the process, which surprised the man who was in the sky with a smile. Wow that was amazing you ended up with 3 swords and an incredible wielder, you must be the master of that stupid kid your name is. Issei. My name is Issei from Libra, a knight of Athens, and yours is called Fallen. I'll tell you before I destroy this whole city, my name is Kaguya, one of the survivors of the war between the 3 original factions, it doesn't matter if you have power comparable to a saint or if you are very powerful, it's all in vain, stupid. Issei. I challenge you to a duel, one of your size, if you beat me, you wouldn't stop saying that you defeated a gold knight, tell me, will you manage to beat me? Kaguya. I will defeat you, but first nuns I will tell you a secret that has been kept for a long time when the war began the demons, angels and fallen angels the representatives fought and in that fight all the strongest died among them God. Asia. You mean God died in that war? Xenovia. So who's giving the blessing and everything else? Kaguya. Miguel is doing a good job, but if we had had a little more time we would have won the war, but now that I have revealed everything I will start a war here and now take these light spears. Rias. Escape now. Issei Asia and Xenovia had a lot of respect for their god I will never forgive you, the cosmos burns. Narrator. But at that moment another person says. Glass wall. Narrator. The defense covered everyone. Miriam. Never try to hurt the future father of my children, stupid, a golden saint will tell you your luck, but she is stopped by another of her companions, that was Alba de Taurus. Alba. You stepped aside Miriam, I don't want to hurt you. Bighorn. Narrator. A gigantic golden bull hit Kaguya hard, causing him to fall to the ground, but he got up hurt and angry. Kaguya. Damn human kills you he couldn't say more because a bunch of planets and suns appeared what are these planets and suns like? You know the man you tried to hurt is the future father of my children and my husband, I'll give you a taste of your own cursed chocolate. Take this. Galaxy explosion. Rider. Forget about the gatecrashers and replace Saga with a woman and just put Kaguya in the middle. Narrator. The big explosion left Kaguya even worse off, and he was terrified because only 3 women had made him see his fate. Kaguya. How is it possible that simple humans are giving me the beating of my life, how do you take this damn things? Creating a huge spear of light die when I'm done, Issei said, happy to see everyone dead. Issei. Xenovia, Kiba destroy that attack with my swords. Xenovia Kiba. Yes Master Heiaya. Narrator. The attack was a few meters from touching the ground when it is destroyed by the 2 Libra swords, leaving everyone stunned. Xenovia Kiba. This is the power of a catter against the swords of pathetic Libra. Kiba. My master is stronger than this pathetic spear of light. Kaguya. It's not true, my attack that could have finished off a mod was destroyed by simple swords, it's not true. Issei. You know I don't have time for an idiot like you so die take the most powerful technique of the dragon. The 100 dragons of Rosen. Ha. Narrator. But before the dragons attacked Kaguya, he was hit by a blue line that crashed him back into the ground, leaving Kaguya very hurt but unconscious. Excuse me, but I'm going to take this idiot she couldn't say more because she saw Issei serious and a little surprised by the incursion of the white-haired girl and a blue horn on her head with surprising blue wings. Hey, I have to go, see you, I have things to do. Hey, you, the man in golden armor, what's your name? Issei. Issei de Libra Senorita. I'll see you again, my name is Valeria. See you. Issei taking off and rising and disappearing without a trace. Issei. Valeria, who is that woman? Narrator. After the attack, the Gremory family returned everything to normal. Issei. Come on, it's very late. I'll take you home anyway, it's spacious, and it's okay for you to walk alone at such hours of the night. Narrator. Well, 3 saints were imprisoning Issei with their bodies, and that bothered everyone and their new student Xenovia. Rias. Issei, tell me, what are you doing with those perverted saints? Issei. I swim alone, I can't get out of this hug. Miriam. Hey Issei, you're very muscular, tell me how you'll move in my bed. Alba. Don't worry, he'll be fine in mine, if you try. Ekaper. I try, you know I have 2 faces and I like to play with my husband, you know. Rias. It's like your husband is not mine. Akeno. Now, I don't know what you've decided, President. Asia. And no, Issei-san is mine, ha. Kaneko. Jumps onto Issei's head and hugs him. You are mine, Issei-senpai. Xenovia. Kiba, I don't know why I'm angry, I'm jealous of them. Issei. Hey Kiba, can you get these women off me? Kiba. Yes, master. They all look at him with a face that I'm going to kill you if you take me off. Hey, better not, I think they think I'm their property. Issei. Ha bien. Ladies, you can get off me now. All. See Issei-sama. Issei. Thanks Kakabiel, I think we'll hear from him very soon. Tell me, did you know him? Rias. No, but I know there are many cadres in Gregory and they're very powerful. But I'll let my brother know about this incident. Issei, okay. Let's go. We have classes tomorrow and I don't want to stay up late. Issei. I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel that the meeting with the factions will be very important and dramatic. I hope Mars doesn't show up. Narrator. While in Bernstein Castle, Athena was having hex with Sia, who was under the effects of hypnosis. Athena. Oh. If that's the case, don't worry, I'll try to make the sensation for both of us. Sia ha. Narrator. She reached orgasm with Sia as she put Sia back to sleep in a deep sleep as she walked to Mars' room, which was planning nothing good. Dark Athena. Or hello Mars, how are the plans to kill those damn girls going? Mars. Fornicating again with your puppet Athena, since I pity the fact that I can delude myself into having sexual relations with you, you must be almost insatiable, right? Athena. That doesn't matter to you Mars, what should matter to you is that when I kill them, I'll be the only one with Sia, and tell me what you'll do with the stupid goddesses, will you kill them, will you give them to some men for their low passions, or will you grape them? Mars. I'll tell you one thing, I don't have to kill them or grape them, just seeing their beloved girls dead is enough for me to go crazy, and that's when I'll attack their weak points, and I'll be the master of the harem. Dark Athena. Harem, don't you think you're too old for young girls? Mars. You're worse off than me, and I can tell you that. I'm thinking ahead, and you're, how do I say it, disorganized. Besides, the copies are ready. Mars. Dark Athena. Ha 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 ha. To be continued. Sika. Dad, Mom, I hope to see you again. All. Don't worry Sika, we know they are fine, only time will tell where they are. Sika. Yes, I know, sisters. The meeting of the factions and the attack on Mars P1. Narrator. Days have passed and the meeting with the factions is almost ready, but Rias told Issei. Rias. Issei. I have to get my other bishop out of prison, can you help me? Issei. Yes Miss Rias. Narrator. She opens the pile of locks with magic and the door is opened. You see a small girl with 2 pigtails on the sides of her head and blood-red eyes, a blue and white dress on an antique chair and golden hair. Hello, President, who is the boy? She pulled him towards her with her hand and said you smell like a virgin, but not for long. Rias. Teeps, be careful, his armor can damage you. Mina. Don't tell me you're crying One-E-san, and if just seeing her makes me hesitate to take it away from her, tell me what this boy's name is. Ha. Rias. Her name is, but she was stopped by Issei. Issei. My name is Issei of Libra and I am a knight of the zodiac and you, miss, did not introduce yourself properly. Mina. Hey, my name is Mina Teeps, from the Teeps family, I was expelled from my country and the only one who lent a hand was Rias. Sniff sniff. Rias. Dramatic. Mina. I'm not dramatic. Issei. Well, because we freed her and because I wanted her to come. Rias. Be careful, Issei may seem harmless, but she is a few hundred years old. Narrator. At that moment Mina threw herself thinking of breaking through Issei's defense, but she received a blow that knocked her out. Rias. Haha, you are better than Kaneko. Wait, what is Kaneko doing on your leg? Issei. Since morning I tried to get it off and I couldn't, so it clung to me and until now I haven't been able to get it off. Rias. That's not fair. Issei. Okay, enough with the games. Get off me or I'll take you off. Deeps. Kaneko. Yes sir. Rias. You must teach me that. Issei. Someday, but today is not the meeting with the factions. Rias. If you two go, we have to get everything ready for the night quickly. KM, yes President. Issei. And I'm the crazy one. Narrator. At Issei's house, everyone was preparing for battle. No one knew what would happen, but Issei told them to prepare for an imminent battle. Athena. They think Issei is right. Duh. I think if Libra knew when a battle was about to start, it is not like that. Ling. I don't know why I have this strange feeling. CDB. If his sense of war never failed, Issei is in every way like Doko-sama. Issei. Athena is already here, Sam Mamahe. Athena. Go away Issei. Slapping him, don't kill him. Ling. Issei-san. All. Issei answers. Sika. Come on, he needs to rest, let's take him to his room. Narrator. Issei wakes up and says. Issei. It wasn't my intention, ha, it was a dream. What time is it, ha, it's not true. Its lady left the house and in a golden flash towards the school. Narrator. At school, Athena and the others were fighting because Athena taught Issei more than necessary. Rias. How is it possible that you, the dumbest girl, taught him everything? Agaya, I hate you, Athena. All. We say the same. Athena. It wasn't my fault. Narrator. At that moment outside the school, Sona is watching the preparations for the meeting when a golden light appears in front of Sona, holding her by the waist, blushing the citry heiress. Issei. Excuse me Sona-sama, my boldness, I simply withdrew. Excuse me. Narrator. At that moment he walks to the door and Sona thinks. Sona, how is it possible that there is a man like him, he is so pure, and how is it possible that my heart beats just by seeing him? I lost my chance when Rias noticed him. Issei. It's not that bad, miss. Talk to Rias and maybe she'll accept it. Sona. You read minds. Issei. I'm only giving you one chance, goodbye. Excuse my boldness, it wasn't my intention. At that moment, he is kissed by Sona, who kisses him while Issei brings her closer to him, but at that moment, Issei quickly moves away and says. Excuse my boldness, miss, it wasn't you. But he was stopped by Sona's finger. Sona. Thank you, I appreciate your kiss. It seems that you have lust inside you, but it is sealed and I don't like that, but Rias is watching us. Rias. Come on. Explain that kiss to me. Issei. I'd better see them at the meeting. Narrator. After a fight and a big hug, she agreed on one condition, to have him together. After waiting a long time, the faction leaders arrived. Seiziches. Well, with this the meeting begins, don't you think it will fall? Serafal. See Sai-kun. Machel. Let's go, I have matters to finish and I want to make peace with the factions of the demons and fallen angels. Azazel. Same here. Narrator. At that moment, a very well-formed goddess enters, and that is Athena. Athena. Hello faction leaders. Faction bosses. Hello, Athena-sama. Narrator. Athena took her place next to Serafal, who was envious of her body. Serafal. Athena-san, why did you come and what is your entourage? Athena. Come in, girls. Serafal. You have to be kidding, right? They're all your entourage. Athena. You are impressed, this is not all, Rias has two more with her. All. Wait. Seiziches. Seriously little sister. Rias. If you look, she is Xenovia from Ephiachus and Kiba from Unicorn. Michael. Incredible, they must be very powerful. Azazel. His power is almost like Issei. No. Issei. No, but not any less weak either. Serafal. Demon god, how handsome. Issei. Let me introduce myself. My name is Issei of Libra, Knight of Athena, and a companion of Rias and her sister. Serafal. Sona, tell me shared truth. Sona. I don't know what you're talking about. Caesarches. Well, let's start with the meeting, then we'll do everything else. Let's talk about what Kaguya tried to do a few weeks ago. Azazel. It wasn't my fault, you know I don't have much time to be checking on everyone, and he was blinded by his desire for war, and my friend here present beat him up. Lyria. I never told you that I wasn't the one who left it like that. Azazel. If it wasn't you. Issei. It was me, Azazel-sama. All. Wait. Michael. You have to be lying, a young man doesn't have the power and strength to defeat a catter if he can defeat a simple demon, but a catter. Azazel. You have to be lying, that's impossible. Athena. The Knights of the Zodiac have a stronger power than you and I can prove it. Issei, elevate your cosmos to the maximum. Issei. He really wants me to do it here. Athena. Yes. Issei. Okay, hi. Azazel. It is not possible. Michael. This power is bigger and grows every minute. Issei. And that's not all. Balance breaker Libra Dorgan. Caesarches. You have to be kidding. Narrator. Throughout the place, the power similar to the three faction leaders together and at their maximum power was felt, while the entire place trembles from such power. Rias and the others saw a golden and red dragon with emerald eyes and Issei said. Issei. I've already reached my power limit, but I haven't even used the red celestial dragon. Narrator. Valeria licked her lips thinking what she would do with the boy if he were her husband. Seraphil and the other women smelled that faint scent of her most precious tastes until that power like wine went away. Issei. They're attacking us. Narrator. At that moment, portals open and a woman emerges from one of them, carrying a throne. It's time to kill the traitors and that usurper, don't create gentlemen. Narrator. Behind her, the Dark Knights and Mars could be seen. CN. Yes, Athena-sama. Mars. My dear girls, finish off Libra and its new Athena. The Rhine-Ion of the factions. The attack on Mars P2. Narrator. Everyone went out and saw Athena and Mars with all the gold and bronze knights with their black armor. Athena stood down and saw the current Athena and said. Black Athena. Well, but she is the usurper, damn you took away all my knights and my right over them, you are a bore, I will use your corpse to feed the dogs, black bronze knights, kill her. CBN. If Athena-sama, Pegasus meteors, Aurora execution, ascending dragon, Andromeda chains attack, burning wings of the phoenix. Narrator. At that moment a powerful cosmos of a powerful green tiger appeared defending Athena from the attacks. Issei. No one will play Athena-sama. Sika. Leave it to us Issei-san, right girls? All. Yes, hi. Arena. Everyone attack all the Black Knights and I will face Athena. Issei. Leave Mars to me to fight with him, you take care of the rest. Everyone. Yes. Issei. Faction leaders, don't enter this battle, nor do you laugh, this is a battle between knights. Narrator. They all collide their attacks, and Issei hits a god's cheek, angry Mars tries to kick him, but he blocks it with his shield and attacks Mars hard, while the bearers of the golden clots fight against Issei's former comrades. Saga. Die Galaxy Explosion. Mu. Die Stellar Revolution. Aldebaran. Great Horn. M. Of Death. Take this infernal waves. Shaka. Gift from Heaven. Ioria. Plasma Lightning, Impure Deaths. Milo. Take and bleed each other scarlet needles. Shura. They will be cut in half by my Excalibur attack. Hamus. Take this, turn into ice, execution, dawn. Ioria. Atomic Trueno. Oko. The 100 Dragons of Rosen. Aphrodite. Take these bloody roses. Ekaper. Then we won't make it so easy for them either Haya. Narrator. The female knights gave the same attacks to the black gold knights, but these powers are greater and destroyed the golden black knights, while the bronze bearers also fought with their impostor fathers. Sika. Take these Pegasus meteors. Lily. Eagle kick. Ling. The strength of the dragon. Esmeralda. Fiery wings of the phoenix. Aurora. Execution Aurora. Sarah. Corona boreal. Mina. Andromeda chains attack. All. They will never be as strong as our parents Haya. Narrator. Each of the fake black bronze knights were eliminated. Narrator. While Athena and Black Athena fought, one with her spear and the other with her shield and staff. Athena. You don't have to do this, Athena, you and I are the same goddess, disaster, of those impure thoughts and return to good. Black Athena. I never loved Sia and I will continue fighting until you are dead, then I will take my role as goddess Ha. Narrator. The sound of the metal of Black Athena's spear and the sound of Athena's shield, the two had a battle, the sound of the metal each one hit and a huge shock wave, the power collided and the two women gave everything of themselves to defend their ideals, everyone saw Athena and Black Athena fight. Athena. You defended peace, what happened to you, Athena? Black Athena. It does not concern you, my only illusion is that Sia is the father of my children, nothing else matters, you took away my title of goddess in this world, and my father took away my powers, but even so I have Mars on my side, and I have the powers of the three goddesses, that of Haida, that of Tania and Erica, the goddesses of sleep and death and the very goddess of the underworld, just by snapping my fingers I can kill anyone, but in this world I can't, but I can put you to sleep. That I can take this, Athena drowsiness ether a huge explosion shook the entire place, and everyone saw in astonishment Mars without half of his armor and spitting blood. Mars. Damn how a simple knight has so much power. Issei. You don't understand Mars. I am a knight a symbol for peace I am the knight of Libra a man who holds the balance of good and evil, and who watches over it with righteousness. Listo Dragon. Greg. Let's show this god that no one messes with us high a balance breaker boost gear, Escale Male Libra. Narrator. A pair of surprising crimson wings emerged from behind his back and 2 gems appeared on his hands and chest and he said. Issei. You will see what the power of a knight and a red emperor dragon is. Mars. Nonsense take this crimson destruction. Narrator. A powerful ball of energy was about to hit, but in the blink of an eye, it was absorbed by the gem on Issei's right arm, which hit a sour face. Issei. Cosmos burns, but at that moment he felt as if his companion supported him, he felt the souls of the Golden Saints next to him. Athena Issei Iso's son. Jada factions. They are the Golden Knights. Mars is impossible, I killed you, how is it possible that all of you are still alive, that is illogical. You. Maybe you finished us off, but our souls are still here. Ioria. Maybe Haida gave us temporary lives and we are here to help. Zaga. Then let's finish this, Gold Knights Issei. Thank you for calling us to destroy our copies. They took control of our souls from Mars. Oko. It's good to see you boy with my armor you fill me with pride to see it once again let's finish with that damn no boys. Dodos. See her Astro. Mart. That's impossible no how is it? Ioria. Take this atomic thunder. Narrator. Mars was thrown forward, his armor more fragmented. Aphrodite. Let's do a death mask. Demurday. Whatever you say. Aphrodite MDM. Mars dies. Aphrodite. Piranha roses. M of death. Hellish waves. Narrator. The blow hit him hard and further fragmented his armor, and he stood up to receive another attack. Milo. Are you ready Camus? Camus. Let's attack him with everything Milo. Milo. Scarlet needles. Camus. Aurora execution. Narrator. The needles hit Mars, who was unable to react and received the full icy wave, smashing his skull against the ground, and he said. Mars. I, one of the most powerful gods, being defeated by a group of idiots, no, I will not resist, take this crimson destruction. Narrator. The towering ball of energy was about to hit them when a wall stopped it. You. Wall of mirrors. Narrator. And it fragmented until it broke. You. Are you ready Shaka? Shaka. Yes, let's go. You. Stellar revolution. Shaka. Treasure of heaven. Narrator. The two attacks hit him hard, crashing into the ground and getting up, but he didn't count on other gold saints who attacked him. Oko. Ice time Aldebaran. Aldebaran. I will attack him until my fists shatter. Oko. Rising dragon. Aldebaran. Great horn attacks great golden bull. Narrator. The mighty dragon pulverized what little armor he had left and the great golden bull charged at him until he brutally smashed him against another of the buildings. Mars. This won't stay like this, damn Huig. Narrator. A powerful cut to his chest caused him to spit blood. Mars. Damned knights. Shura. Don't be too confident, we are 12, it's time for Ioria. Ioria. I'm ready Shura, let's attack him so he can see that we are more than a god. Shura. Dies by the powerful weapon of antiquity. Excalibur. Ioria. Plasma lightning. Narrator. The lightning plasma hit Mars hard and Shura's sword severed his left arm. Mars. I am a god, but I will end like this with this attack destroy everything and everyone dies red apocalypse. Narrator. A huge ball of energy formed behind Mars, simulating the red planet. Black Athena. Wait, I'm here Mars. Mars. I don't care about destroying the daughters of those women, it's enough for me to be the master of the harem. Zaga. You think we'll allow you to do that Ioros? Ioros. Let's show this cheap god that he shouldn't be trusted. Zaga. Galaxy explosion. Ioros. Atomic thunder. Narrator. The three powers collided and this one compressed the power giving an enormous explosion that Miriam contained the explosion with her wall of mirrors, but it was destroyed ascending that the four bosses present made 3 shields, but even so, these were destroyed from among the rubble came out Searches Michael and Azazel, protecting all those present plus Mars remained in the sky while laughing. Mars. Athena your powerful knight died ha 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 and now but between the crater Issei came out with a red dome, with the golden clots of his fallen friends, as if Issei were all the knights of the zodiac he said. Issei. You are the one who destroys peace, you want to plunge the world into darkness, I am the sun that will annihilate evil. Issei. Stellar revolution, great horn, galaxy burst, hell waves, heavens tough, lightning plasma, 100 dragons of Rosen, atomic thunder, Excalibur, scarlet needles, aurora execution, piranha roses. Mars. What is this no Haya? The attacks shone like the sun and were destroying Mars until it was destroyed in another place far from the fight in an office 5 glass figures break, showing the 5 women. Mina. What happened? Erica. Damn Mars. Dania. Where are we? Pandora. We are at Bursting Castle. Haida. We are free, we have to find our daughters and the others. Sia surely killed Mars. Come on, we'll find him quickly. All? Yes. Narrator. In the cells, the attacks of 4 bronze knights are heard. Triple crown of fire. Guillotine of bloody roses. Fin of annihilation. White lotus flower. Narrator. The great explosion occurred, and the armors of Bennu, Garuda, Basilisk and Mandrake arrived, and the knights of the underworld were seen. Icky. It seems like we have slept for a long time. Shun. It's true, brother. Shiryu. It's true, we have to help Doko-san, I'm sure he could defeat Mars, let's go. Hyoga. Come on, Sia and Doko must have finished him off. Come on, Knights of Hope. Narrator. In a bedroom trapped by chains but they break when the winter armor appears and Sia says. Sia. Great caution destroying the room and showing an angry face. Damn Athena, how did you think to say that I am yours, you will pay me? Narrator. At that moment Haida and the goddesses are in front of him and say. Haida. Sia, that damn thing really hurt you. Sia. We don't have to find our daughters and my friends. Lee. Sia, are you okay? Sia. Yes, but that damn thing deceived us, wait 101 very big cosmos, let's go. Narrator. Everyone disappeared in flashes of different colors and at Kuho Issei's school, the ground fell after that attack devastated Mars, killing. Black Athena. Damn, you led those stupid people and my dear Sia, how could you kill him, but soon you will pay me. Akuryuko, give me my support and I assure you that you will have what you want and you will be able to have as many children as you want in return. Join me, what do you say? Valeria. It's okay but I want him too, my mistress will surely want Sekiryuutei, we will give you support, let's go. Narrator. At that moment Valeria jumped towards the fake Athena and said to Issei. Valeria. See you my husband, when I have you in my hands I will have many children with you, Issei-san, while she was swallowed by a magic circle. Black Athena. I assure you Sika, your mother will not outlive me the next time we see each other. Oh, tell your father that I have his baby here in my belly, tell him to look for me if he wants it, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Narrator. At that moment the two women disappeared without a trace. Athena. Everything ended with the death of Mars, surely more evil gods will appear, those from our world, not yours, Sika. Sika. According to what I know, those who fought with my father were Poseidon, Loki, Artemis, Ares and Haida, but when they fought with my mother the chain of wars was broken, but in this new line, it is not attenuated. Sama. Narrator. At that moment, flashes of different colors fall from the sky. I'm here, daughter. We'll continue. Sika. Dad, Mom. Sia. Yes, it's me, daughter. Haida. Daughter, we are here. Family reunion, arranged marriages, and a problem. Narrator. After the death of Mars, the union of Valeria to Black Athena to their ranks the Akuryuko, and the return of the Knights of Hope and SAS wives, the faction leaders are more protected with the union of two goddesses, that of war and that of the underworld. Today we present. Family reunion, arranged marriages, and a problem. Sika. Mom, Dad, Haya, they are alive. Sniff sniff. Sia. Don't cry, daughter, and you, sister Lily. Lily. Dad, throwing herself against her father and hugging her two daughters after a long time of not seeing them, and where is Mom? Haida. Here I am, daughter. The SA family had gathered again after the battle against Mars, and tell me where Doko is. Lily. Sika. Did not survive, but her soul and armor were acquired by Issei. Sia. Haida. Issei. Issei. That's me, comrade Sia and respectable goddess of the underworld. He kneels in front of Haida. I am at your service, goddess of the underworld. Searches. Wait, you said goddess of the underworld. Miguel. But if Hades takes care of that, you here is his incredible female version. Azazel. This is getting interesting. Rias. There is a goddess of the underworld, I can't believe it. Narrator. At that moment two cosmos rise. Athena. Haida. Haida. Athena. Narrator. The two walk and look at each other challengingly and say. Athena. I hope we get along, Haida. Haida. I say the same. You're not like the other one, really. Athena. I'm very different from that idiot. Haida. I like you. Narrator. The two of them hugged each other and said. Haida. Athena. Never change. Narrator. The school was rebuilt by Rias and Sona and their entourage and the faction leaders, along with Seraphe, who was a little scared of the two goddesses of the underworld and war and wisdom. Searches. It is a great honor to have you and gather us in this place to make peace between factions and the union of two goddesses Athena and Haida. I welcome you and hope that you will offer us your help in this upcoming battle, thank you very much. Haida. I don't know who you are, but judging by your power, I'd say you're on the level of a minor god, like Tania and Erica, the goddesses of sleep and death. Miguel. Wait, you said goddesses of sleep and death? Incredible, I've never heard of those goddesses, but they must be powerful. Erica. We are angel, demon and fallen angel, we are very strong, we even fought with Athena and survived. Sia. You are the new Golden Knights, incredible, they are almost similar to the originals. Shiryu. It's amazing to see women wearing the golden armor. Hyoga. They must have the same power as the Gold Saints. Shun. They have an impressive cosmos. Iki. You must be in Zaga's power, right woman? Ekapur. Hahaha, but if you must be Ikki the Phoenix, right? Your daughter Esmeralda has told me a lot about you. You are powerful, I doubted. Ikki. I'm sure I'll get along very well with you, woman, and now why is that guy with my princess? Tell me, young man, what relationship do you have with my daughter? Issei. It's purely professional, Mr. Ikki-sama. Ikki. Incredible, you are courteous young man, perhaps you can win the heart of my daughter. Athena. Hey Sir Ikki, your daughter and the other Bronze Knights are in love with Issei, as well as the Gremory entourage and us Gold Knights and I, although it makes me ashamed to say it. Knights of Hope. Wah. Issei. Excuse my goddess, she's a little possessive and crazy. Lee, you have to be responsible for that, sir. Grabbing him by the neck. Issei. I will do it for my pride as a knight, I swear. Haida. Then an arranged marriage with my daughter and the other goddesses and my sister, and you will be responsible for my little babies, damn it, or I myself will take you to the lowest prison of things, you understand, and if you make them suffer, I assure you that not even God himself will help you. Issei. Hey, but he's dead. Haida. Well, whatever God he is, he's not going to defend you, damn it, you understand. Issei. Haida-sama with fear in his voice. Searches. Well, there will be arranged marriages with Issei then. Haida. Okay, but my daughter Sika will marry Issei first. Athena. Haida with a dark voice, as if your daughter were to marry him first. Well, I will be the first, not your daughter, I have a higher rank and she is my knight and she will not be the first. Rias. Wait, we met him after Athena and we have the right as Issei's future girlfriends and wives. Narrator. The three women began to discuss the two cosmos and the aura of Rias was incredible until Issei said. Issei. Calmans o las calmo. Narrator. The three women tensed and saw three creatures. The tiger and two dragons, one green and the other red with green eyes. Brah. Hi is okay. Sia. Tell me how you did it, teach me. Issei. Si despu si Isama. Narrator. After a terrible day and the support of Searches with Haida and their knights gave them protection and lodging in the castle of the Mott Lucifer. Narrator. In another place were Athena and Valeria with another person. Athena and. Long time no see Poseidon. Poseidon. Don't think that flattering me will help you, Athena, huo, and you bring your white celestial bra, well, how low you have fallen, niece. Athena. You're going to help me get back what's rightfully mine. Poseidon. Okay, but if you woke me up for something stupid, I'll kill you myself. Athena and. It's okay, just don't pressure me, Poseidon. We'll continue. Yes, those damn knights returned, Siegfried. Siegfried. Yes, Lord Loki, they are here. Loki. Damn knights and their damn goddess, but you're going to pay for this, damn Athena. The Asgard Overture, the 7 Asgarian Javelin Thralls piece superscript 1. Narrator. In Asgard, Odin was bothering his Valkyrie Rossweisse until several flashes came out of his village and that made him miss it. Odin. What a draw. That was it. Narrator. On the statue of Odin was a woman who called the knights in their armor. Wake up my dear knights and demonstrate the power of Loki-sama. Knights of Asgard. Yes, Hilda-sama. Narrator. In Lilith was Haida awakening her entire army of the 103 specters of death. Haida. Wake up my dear stars. Narrator. From a thick fog came the Haida stars with their armor and shining like purple amethysts and knelt down upon seeing her next to the Knights of Hope and said. All. Welcome Haida-sama. Haida. My dear stars, it is a pleasure to see you again. Now you will meet an old enemy, like in ancient Athens. Now everything has changed and our duty is to help our new allies. All. Yes, Haida-sama. Searches. I am grateful for the help of a powerful military force like yours, and I think it is time for the other factions to join us soon, the Asgardians and the Yokai. Narrator. At that moment Athena enters with her knights, and the 103 stars stood in front of Haida and said. All. Athena, don't you dare come in or we'll kill you. Haida. Calm down, she's the new Athena, not the old one, right? Athena. Hello, and don't worry, it's normal. Before, my previous version was very bad, it's clear that they have resentment towards her. 103 stars. Excuse me Athena-sama. Athena. Don't worry, we have a lot to talk about. Narrator. In Asgard there was a woman who entered with several knights with very strange armor who attacked the Valkyries, but they all remained inside an amethyst crystal. Odin. Who they are. Hilda. You're in my way, Odin. Odin. Hilda, what is this and who are they? Hilda. These are the ancient defenders of Asgard who wore the golden armor of Asgard and served the original Asgardian god Odin. Odin. But if you are wearing armor, it's from the mythological world where Odin's soul is given to a mortal, right? Hilda. You are not as powerful as the original volcanic god, but I don't want to hear you anymore. Albrich, attack them. Albrich. I'm sorry Odin-sama, I don't want to do this, but I have no choice but to lock him in the amethyst shell forever. Don't worry, he'll sleep. Narrator. At that moment Odin grabbed Rossweisse and threw her out of the palace and said. Odin. Go to the mods and tell them we need help if Rossweisse. Rossweisse no Odin same. Narrator. At that moment the amethyst covered him and he was submerged in the amethyst. Hilded. Soon Loki-sama will awaken Yggdrasil, but first kill that woman quickly. Falcon warriors. Yes Hilda-sama. Narrator. Outside Odin's castle, Rossweisse was walking while her leg was hurt, plus the 7 volcanic warriors followed her quickly when the Alioth Knight of Epsilon came out of the shadows. Fenrir. Take this, immortal wolf punch woman. Narrator. The blow almost destroyed her, and the only thing I could do was cast a magic circle, and she disappeared. Fenrir. Damn she got away. Siegfried. Calm down, he won't survive that attack you gave him. I just hope that whatever Hilda-sama does, I don't think she'll be the same. I hope Athena manages to stop Loki's evil. Mime. You know we have to go with Hilda-sama, and quickly before she sees that we are conspiring, let's go quickly the warrior gods of Asgard left. Narrator. In Odin's palace, Hilda was watching the Yggdrasil tree grow while Loki came out from the middle of the tree. Hilda. My lord, how nice it is to see you, my lord, you are finally in your kingdom. Loki. Finally my plan is in motion. Hilda is ready, and with the nibbling ring in your power, I will be the strongest god and I will rule the earth and the Elysian fields alongside you Vulcan warriors, the world is in the palm of my hand. GV. Yes Lord Loki. Loki. Ha 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 ha. Narrator. Elsewhere in Lilith was Issei walking through the garden of the castle of the Mott Lucifer at that moment a magic circle when a Valkyrie fell to her knees with her armor discarded and almost dead. Issei. Oh no miss curse. Narrator. Issei carried the Valkyrie and took her to Asia where she was cured. Searches. She is Odin's Valkyrie, look, she has many wolf bites, how did they get them? It's incredible. Issei. Let me go to Asgard and see what happens Athena-sama if I don't come back in 4 hours, then come for me without further ado I'm leaving when I wake up tell them what happened without further ado I'm leaving, let him catch me in Asgard see you let's reign, Kalamanwar. RK. Yes Issei-kun they created a magic circle on the ground and Issei said. Issei. Don't worry I'll be fine let's go see you bye Athena-sama Haida-sama see you. Narrator. They disappeared from the place in Asgard the weather became colder and the Yggdrasil tree was in front of them. Issei. Not impossible this is Yggdrasil, but since it is Loki's tree. Hilda. Hello gold knights your end has come. G warrior. You will not leave this place, knight of Athens. Issei. Curse Valence will reign, Kalaman where I will take charge this is for a golden knight Hayaya. Will continue. Narrator. Lilith, Athena and the Sanchas were very nervous because they didn't like something about Asgard. At that moment, the Valkyrie woke up and said in terror. Rossweisse. You have to help my lord Odin, the representative of Odin from the time of hypermyth, and the 7 god warriors are awake and will try to wake Loki, come on, we have to help him. Athena. It's not true, we have to help Issei Sanchas prepare for a holy war against Loki. Sanchas. Who wants Sama? The opening of Asgard the 7 Asgardian knights P2. Narrator. The 2 fallen angels retreated while Issei stayed and with his shields protected himself from the attacks of the 7 god warriors, but Hilda arrived and put a spell on the young man. Hilda. May the Nibelung ring turn good into evil. Issei. It's not true guys, I ask you to come back to life and fight for Athena 12 golden clots appeared and scattered in Asgard and fell in the place far from Hilda and her god warriors. Narrator. The Libra armor was removed from his body and went to an unknown place. At that moment, another armor arrived before him and covered him. Hilda. My powerful god warrior Midgard welcome my dear knight ha 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 ha. Narrator. The 2 fallen women watched in horror as the man they loved was corrupted by Asgard's representative Hilda of Polaris, but before they could do anything, an Asgardian knight found them. Albrich. Take this, I won't let you escape. Amethyst breastplate. Narrator. At that moment the women became like amethyst statues. Albrich. I'm sorry but I can't let you guys run away and sleep in the amethyst until Loki-sama's rise. Narrator. At the Lucifer mansion, everyone was worried about Issei and the 2 fallen ones. Athena. We have to go with Issei. Haida. Honey, I know it's a lot to ask, but I know you faced them before and won. Please go and help Athena. Sia. Alright, dear Knights of Hope, it's time to go to Asgard. Narrator. Rias and Athena with their retinues were ready to go to Asgard. Sia. Let's go friends. All. Yes. Narrator. They entered the portal and disappeared into Asgard. In front of them was the enormous Yggdrasil, the tree of life that connects the 9 worlds. Presenter. Today we introduce a knight named Midgard. Sia. What is this? I have never seen this tree before. Hyoga. I never saw anything like this when we were in Asgard. Shiryu. Careful flap of the nascent dragon. Narrator. An axe impacted with Shiryu's attack, stopping the enormous axe from returning to the hand of the first god warrior Thor. Thor. I never thought I'd see you again, Knights of Athena, but those armors are very different from the ones we faced in the time of the hypermyth. Sia. It's time to face Thor again. Thor. I'm anxious, Sia. Narrator. The two of them collided their fists and Sia said. Sia. I'll be fine. Valence will control the god warriors. Hey I. Pushing Thor back, who was surprised by such strength. Athena. I entrust it to you, ancient knight of Pegasus. Narrator. They all ran forward, seeing the huge tree in front of them. Sia. Tell me, Thor, why Hilda is as crazy as before. What happened? Tell me, do you know that I tried to free her from the spell of Poseidon's nibbling ring? Thor. No, this time it's someone more powerful. Sia is Loki. If you want to defeat him, you'll have to kill me like when we fought. Sia. Then let's not waste time. Thor burns Cosmo of the sacred wyvern armor. Take these meteors with great caution. The blows hit hard and left Thor's armor in very bad condition and his body in bad condition. Thor. I will not give up. Sia. Take this titanic Hercules. Impossible. No, I can't believe it. Sia. Well, believe it. Sia was surrounded by a field of purple energy. It's time for Storm Big Bang. The powerful dragon surrounded Thor and devoured him. Thor. Falling headfirst on the ground and looking very bad, Sia ran and picked him up. How is it possible that you are so powerful, Sia, but you still haven't defeated me? Sia. It's not the time. Look, showing his Odin sapphire in Sia's hand. Thor has already finished. Thor. How is it possible that you, my enemy, are showing mercy like that? Sia. You and I are just puppets of our ancient goddesses. Now we are free, don't worry, they are coming. Narrator. The Shitri and Gremory clans arrived and helped Thor. He was lifted by two catwomen from the Phoenix family who blushed when they saw such a man, 2 meters tall and with a kind look. Sona and I help the young man now. Niwila. See Sona Sama lifting the man and Thor told Sia. Thor. Sia, you have to know something. A young man in Dora armor was corrupted by Hilda. Be careful, he is fearsome. He managed to stop the attacks of 7 god warriors, so be careful. Sia. Not impossible. Libra Issei. I have to warn the others, spreading his enormous wings, and he left. Thor. I hope you can help him. Falling on his knee, and the 2 Nekomatas helped him. Damn, if I had my strength like before I would support Sia, and that boy falling fainted and being stopped by the 2 women, but Thor's weight was too much, and they had his face on their chests blushing, and seeing the cold emanating from his body they covered him, and they used the heat of their bodies to warm the Colossus. Sona. What the hell are you doing? Nyandla. He is too cold and we are heating him up. Sona. Damn, take Thor to a tent and you take care of his recovery until the Phoenix Tears arrive and the others go with Sia Sama. There may be wounded there to be treated now. Demons. If it sounds like Sama. Narrator. Elsewhere in Hilda's chambers, she was angry because her most faithful warrior Thor had fallen. Hilda. Damn Thor, but I'll pay for this later. For now, Fenrir and Mime, stop his advance and I have something planned for you in Midgard. Find the 12 golden knights who are in the city and lock them in Yggdrasil so that Loki Sama can have their power and destroy Athena. Midgard. Yes, my dear mistress. To be continued. Narrator. The 12 revived gold saints were scattered throughout the city. You. What the hell happened? We were with Issei and then he told us to protect Athena. Oko. It seems that Issei gave us time to defeat the evil that is coming. Gentlemen, we have to stop Loki, it's a promise. Saga. It's time, let's go for that damn thing now. All. Yeez. Where are the Golden Knights going? It's time for them to fall and revive Loki Sama. Aldebaran. It's not true, you are. The opening of Asgard, the 7 Asgardian Knights P3. Narrator. In Asgard, the 12 Golden Knights were before a new god warrior of intimidating appearance with a cosmos very similar to them, and he said to him. Well, the Golden Knights are simple stupid, I will take them to Yggdrasil. You. I don't think so, take this Star Revolution. You. It's not true, he didn't do anything to her. Everyone. It's impossible, that technique should have destroyed him, it's unheard of, it's not true, what is his armor made of? Look, it doesn't have an Odin sapphire, how did he resist it? His cosmos, yes I noticed it, that cosmos is, no, impossible, that cosmos is Issei's. Issei. Bravo, they managed to find out who I am. Clapping and slowly removed his mask, showing Issei with a deranged smile. Well, now that you know who I am, it's time to plunge you into the jaws of Midgard. His cosmos began to increase at an accelerated pace, and behind him came out an incredible figure of a giant sea serpent. The cosmos was so large that the gold saints felt as if a huge serpent was in front of them. Suddenly the floor became a turbulent sea with huge waves. Enjoy your last minutes. Alive gold knights, my mistress Hilda de Polaris told me to bring you alive to reborn Master Loki. Be happy gold knights, you will have the honor of being part of a god. Take this, gold knights, the serpent of the Midgard apocalypse, devourer of humanity. The enormous serpent swallowed the gold knights, and they were eaten by the enormous serpent that looked furious. They fainted before such a technique. My work is over, Hilda-sama, your orders were fulfilled. Hilda. Well done Midgard, bring them to the Yggdrasil tree. Issei. As my mistress says, I will take them, and finally our master Loki will wake up. Presenter. Today we present the fall of the god warriors. Narrator. Rias and Athena Corian to find Issei, Kalamanwar and Reiner, but instead they met Fenrir of Aliath and Mime of Benetnish. Mime. Knights and demons on the path of Asgard is an offense, it seems that the knights have fought with us again. Fenrir. I say the same, Mime, hello Shiryu from the dragon, and also this Shun from Andromeda, well, ha 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 fools, it will be the same as our previous battles, they will not happen from here. Shiryu. I don't think so, Fenrir, we will face you, right Shun? Shun. If they don't worry about us we'll fight them, let's go Valence Athena Samaria-san. All? Yes. Hyoga Ikki. Catch up with us later, brothers. Mime. Fools, we won't let you pass. Take this. String Requiem. Shun. I won't let you. Bloody Rose Guillotine. Mime. That's impossible, my threads were cut like I've never seen that technique when we fought, like my neck is falling to the ground fainted. Fenrir. How did he do it? We never saw those techniques in previous battles, but they don't scare me, Knights of Athena, take this. Immortal Wolf Attack. Fenrir. Impossible, how did you manage to stop my attack Shiryu? Shiryu. I've already told you that you can't do the same technique to the knights twice, Fenrir, take this. The 100 Dragons of Rosen. Writer. Fast forward to the 17th second only. Narrator. The two god warrior knights were lying down and Shiryu and Shun go to see them and they are still alive. Mime. How is it possible that we are still alive, that's what they did. Shun. What we couldn't do when we fought before, forgive them, that's what we did, Fenrir. Mime, you were just like us, we can't do the same thing as in the past. Fenrir. But if they don't kill us, they won't have the Odin Sapphire we carry in our armor. Shiryu. You mean these? Fenrir. Mime. How they got them without killing us. Shun. Gentleman's secret. Narrator. At that moment, Citri and Phoenix's entourages arrive and take Fenrir and Mime to the camp where they have Thor. At that moment, Sia arrives and tells his friend something alarming. Sia. Guys, I'm glad I found you. I have terrible news. Issei of Libra was corrupted by Loki. Maybe Athena and Rias will meet them. Let's go. Shiryu. Shun. It's Sia. Narrator. While on the way to Yggdrasil, two god warriors were waiting for the group. They were Hagen from Merak and Sid from Miser, waiting for Ikki and Hyoga and the others. Ikki. Hyoga. They are Hagen and Bud, girls, go and look for Issei Valence, we will stop the god warriors. Thodas. See Ikki. Hyoga. Cuidance. Hagen. How long since we saw you, Knights of Athena? It seems that you are trying to get your goddess to try to stop Loki-sama. Sid. It's true Hagen, we must take drastic measures, don't you think Bud? Bud. Yes, brother. Sid. Bud. Take this, leave this to us, Hagen. Blue impulse. Ikki. Fools, that impulse was nothing to me, the fire suddenly increased, they're just pathetic. I thought they had reflected, but no. Sid. Bud. No, that's impossible, our blue impulse is gone. Ikki. Take the true power, feel the force of the crowns of fire. Crown blast. Sid. Bud. What the heck is this huh? Hagen. That power is different from the one Sid and Bud faced. What the heck are you Ikki? But I won't be left behind. Hyoga. Your fight is with me Hagen. Hagen. Well, I won't hesitate, this time I'll finish you Hyoga, River of Fire. The haha I broke up with you Hyoga. Hyoga. I don't think so, that's fire, it's nothing compared to the absolute zero of the swan. Aurora's execution. Narrator. Hagen fell badly wounded but alive, and when he saw Sid and Bud they weren't so badly wounded and that made him doubt. Hagen. Because they left us alive because. Hyoga. Hagen, we will not make the same mistake as in the past. They also need to live and defend their god Odin. Keep in mind that Loki uses them as cannon fodder to stop us and be able to do his job. Bud. Sid. How come they didn't kill us like in the hypermyth, tell us. Ikki. That's easy. I saw you fight in the past and I saw that you deserved a second chance like us to fix everything. Hagen. Bud. Sid. Thanks, but you need the Odin sapphires to access the Balming sword. Hyoga. Ikki. Don't worry, your sapphires are ours, just 2 more are missing and we'll be 1 step away from stopping everything. Narrator. At that moment Sia, Shun and Shiryu were a little excited and told their friends what happened to Issei and that help would soon arrive for the 3 fallen god warriors. Ikki. How is it possible that Issei turned bad from one moment to the next, tell me. Sia. It seems that Hilda managed to manipulate him with her ring, and now he serves Loki. Narrator. At the entrance gates of the great Yggdrasil tree were two more knights waiting for the intruders, those were Siegfried of Dub and Albrecht of Megris. Siegfried. Athena and her golden knights, that is impossible, they are in Yggdrasil. Albrecht. How is that possible? 12 golden saints. Athena Sama Valise, we will take care of them. Bronze knights, take care of Athena. Bronze Sanchas. Yes friends, let's go to the Gremory clan, Athena Sama. Narrator. Well, the golden knights prepare to fight the Gremory group and Athena and her knights head towards a fearsome enemy in the confrontation against the last god warriors. Siegfried Albrecht. Come on, introduce yourselves, golden knight smiling. They are the god warriors. My name is Miriam de Ares. Their cosmos are powerful, I can say that they are to be feared. My name is Alba de Taurus. I must say that they are powerful, don't be too confident girls. My name is Aga de Gemini. I must say they will not hold back. My name is Mind Cancer. Well, my name is Aura de Leo. I am the closest to God, you will be a Virgo. I am a Libraling. Ilia of Sagittarius. Married a Scorpion. I am the woman who has the powerful Excalibur on her arm, Capricorn Zuria. I am the absolute zero Chimie of Aquarius. I am the most beautiful of the 12, I am Aphrodite of Pisces. All. Now introduce yourselves. Siegfried. Okay, I'll tell you my name. My name is Siegfried of Dub Alpha and I am Hilda's most faithful knight. Albrecht. My name is Albrecht of Megris Delta. I am also one of Hilda Sama's knights and this will be her tomb. Take this, golden knights, spirits of nature. All. Hi, falling to the ground. What the hell was that? Albrecht. As we told you, this will be your grave. Siegfried. Now leave it to me, I'll finish them off. Take this. Dragon's Gale. Narrator. When the power was about to hit the golden saints, an attack destroys it. Writer. Just the attack, nothing more. Siegfried. Since that power is from the Phoenix Icky. Saints, why didn't they defend themselves? Tell me. Maybe they want to die here and not save their beloved companion Issei. All. What did you say? Icky. What you heard, your dear Issei is under Hilda's control. Perhaps they will leave him to her or fight over him. All. Of course, Heia Cosmos is burning. Writer. Just the attacks and forget about the men, just replace them with the beauties above. Play until minute 120, but if you want, watch the whole thing. Siegfried Albrecht. That's the cosmos of the golden saints. Heia. Narrator. At that moment the two WoD warriors full injured by all the attacks of the 12 golden saints. Icky. Reminder, never make these women angry. Icky. Siegfried Albrecht, it's a good thing they're still alive. Where is Issei? Siegfried. He is with Hilda in the Yggdrasil tree. If you don't hurry, he will be the next Loki. Go now. Icky. Don't worry, a group will come with you to heal your wounds. I'm leaving. We'll try to stop Hilda however we can. Aphrodite, stay with them. It's an order. When the Phoenix entourage arrives, we'll reach Yggdrasil. Aphrodite. If you don't worry, I'll stay and you defend our fiancé. Narrator. While in Hilda's castle all the Sanchas were defeated and the Gremory entourage only Athena and Rias remained, all injured by the attack of a new god warrior Midgard. Midgard. Die women, destruction of humanity. The powerful beast attacked more and was stopped by a woman who said. Ball of mirrors. But it couldn't resist the blow and it fell apart, but it protected Athena and Rias enough. If it hadn't protected them they would have died. Icky. Who are you, god warrior? Rias. Her name is Midgard, be careful with her power, she is stronger than us. Midgard. Well other golden knights, and that is a Haida Spectre. What does a Spectre do here? Well, it doesn't matter anyway, all of you will die here. Narrator. At that moment a huge serpent was drawn behind Midgard and the place changed drastically. Now there was a turbulent sea and lightning fell into the sea. At that moment the huge beast emerged from the sea that was the Ragnarok Midgard serpent. Midgard. Die. Destruction of humanity. The enormous snake swallows everyone and only Icky the Phoenix came out of that technique, saving everyone. Impossible, my technique is infallible. Icky. Fool, you can't use a technique twice on me, take this. Phoenix, bird. Let's see who's hiding behind that mask. Ha. Narrator. At that moment, the Midgard armor breaks into 1,000 pieces, revealing Issei, who falls, badly wounded but alive. Issei. Icky senpai, ha, thank you, I appreciate seeing me removed from that armor that clouded my being. Ha, gra, thank you. Icky. Don't worry, extending his hand and a lightning bolt came out of his hand. I have stopped your bleeding. When the others come they will cure you. At that moment the middle of the room sinks and the gold saints are seen in green domes. The gold saints, the originals, how is it possible? I knew that Mars killed them all. Issei. I brought them back to life with the half-death state, managing to give them my Cosmo, dispersing their souls and their power in them, but they captured me, and I could do nothing but watch as I defeated them, silently screaming, "I'm sorry, Ikki-senpai, it's my fault." Loki will wake up. Hiya, I don't know what's wrong with me. Ikki. Issei resists fight with him. Narrator. At that moment a malevolent spirit awakens and absorbs Issei and takes him to the center of Yggdrasil where he enters a purple dome. Isseei. Ikki. No, Issei. Too late, Phoenix, I'm already complete. A large man with purple armor with golden edges comes out from the dome. We are one. I am the god Loki. I am your worst nightmare. Bow before a phoenix god. The Asgard Overture, the 7 Asgardian Knights P4. Loki. Wow, this body is magnificent. I feel an incredible cosmos of 2 previous armors, 2 more constellations at my power. If I am at the level of a god, it's time to die. Phoenix, Athena and demons die before the power of a god, and my spear of Gunnar, take this, idiots. Destruction of Odin. Loki. Nobody would survive that. What is that? A wall of not impossible. The golden horses. Since they should have been dead, Yggdrasil must have dissolved them. How is that possible? Aphrodite. You shouldn't have swallowed all our power, much less me, since I am very loyal to plants and my royal roses prevented our deaths, but we won't let you use the power of Issei, the false god. Athena. My knight is still inside that body and you shouldn't be in it. Ioros, give me your arrow once more and purify Issei's body. Ioros. You gave us new life, we will not let you be at the command of a false god. Issei, list Athena. Loki. I won't let him. Well, we won't let him. Take this, Loki. Miriam. Star Revolution. Alba. Great Horn. Loki. Damn insignificant humans destroying the attacks. What is this? A bunch of planets and galaxies were in front of him. Ekaper. Idiot, it's not just us who are protecting Issei and Athena. Idiot, take this. Galaxy explosion. Mia. Let me help you, Dekaper. Hell waves. Loki. Fools who think that attacks like these will hurt me are very wrong. Destroying the attack with his spear, but at that moment a Buddha appears. What is this? He will be. I will not let you attack Iolos and Athena, damn it. Invocation of spirits. Aura. Fool, never attack without me. Lightning plasma. Loki. Insignificant powers don't harm me. Stupid, destroying the attacks and launching Gunnar rays. They received them full on, but were caught by Ling and Ilia, who put them on the floor, and the 2 ran against Loki and Ilia said. Ilia. Don't hold back atomic thunder. Ling. I won't do it, I'll destroy my fists if necessary. 100 dragons of Rosen. Narrator. Both attacks hit home, but when the dust cleared Loki was nowhere to be seen, he was in the sky, and they were amazed at his power. Loki. You are nothing before me, foolish saints, take my strongest attack. Destruction of Odin. Narrator. They expected the worst, but at that moment the sphere was cut in half. Loki. How that power was the strongest of my attacks, like who did it? Zuria. I saw your attack before, now I can cut it, don't hold back. Miriam. Excalibur. Miriam. Of course not. Scarlet Needle. Loki. Loki just put up his shield. Those insignificant attacks won't do anything to me, I already told you, but at that moment his legs freeze and multiple roses appear on his body. This is not impossible. Hammy. Of course it's not impossible, silly Loki. Exclamation. Aurora. Aphrodite. We won't let you fool us. Bloody Rose. Loki. You think you can beat me, you stupid golden saints. Thunder of Gunnar. Narrator. They all fell and tried to get up, but it was useless. Loki. It's time to kill scum like you, but at that moment he stopped moving. I can't move. How is that possible? No, that's impossible. Is that Issei? That bastard won't let me move. Iros. I'm ready. Athena. We're on ahead. Iros. Narrator. The arrow headed towards Issei's body and pierced Loki's soul, taking it out of Loki's body in control, and Issei is caught by the bronze anches. Issei. It's good to be back. Loki. Damned golden knights, I'll kill you, take this. Destruction of Odin. What? Issei. Don't plow it, Loki. Rosen Hyaku Ryuha. Loki. But you won't be saved from this, Issei. I'll kill you and the hope that remains. Take this and die. Destruction of Odin. Issei. Knights, the Knights of Haida, girls. Athena saw Rias. Narrator. At that moment everyone falls and laughs before falling. Says. Rias. You're the hope, I say. Issei. How dare you? Loki. They managed to stop my attack, but you won't be able to, you don't have armor, and your goddess is in bad shape. What are you going to do? Is at that moment an attack is heard. Hercules Titanic. Loki. You damn Thor. And it's not just the immortal wolf strike. This will be your grave, Loki, take this. River of Fire. We will not let you hurt Athena and her companions, just take this, spirits of nature. We will not stop attacking you, Loki. Blue Impulse. If my brother attacks you, I will too. Shadow Tiger Claws. My Requiem will eliminate you, Loki. String Requiem. We are the only ones who can defeat you, Loki. Double Dragon Blizzard. Loki. Damn God Warriors, but she will take care of you, Hilda. God Warriors. Defend the world, Issei. We will serve as a shield. Take this, we take it from the Knights of Hope. Issei. These are Odin sapphires. Thor. Hurry up and draw the Balming Issei sword. Issei. Thank you, God Warriors. Hilda. Foolish traitors, die as what you are. The nibbling ring shatters my enemies. Narrator. On the way to the great statue of Odin, the Knights of Asgard fell again and again to Hilda's powerful attacks. Thor. We will not give up, the world is in danger, and we will defend it with our lives. Aha, falling on the ground. Fenrir. Our previous life was not good, but we will defend this one for the greater good. At that moment, a strike hits the Wolf Knight, who collapses from the blow received. Don't give up, Issei. Hilda. Stupid people only hand over the planet to a stupid person. Take this, Issei. Narrator. Instead, Albrecht takes the full blow. Albrecht. We will never stop fighting. In the past I had misconceptions, but this time I corrected my path, fainting. Narrator. Hilda continued firing the attacks, but the God Warriors stopped the attacks launched by Hilda. Hilda. Stupid people only give that useless person time to have something that doesn't belong to him. Issei dies. But at that moment, Kiba gets between the attack and him. Kiba. I won't let you hurt my teacher. Falling to the ground wounded by the attack. Continue, Issei sensei. Issei. Odin-sama, give me your support to return your servant to good and eliminate evil. In his hand, the sapphires of Odin shone, but he got no answer. Why, Odin, don't you answer why? Hilda. You don't understand, right? Only the Balming sword is presented to people worthy of it, and you are not worthy. Die, trash. At that moment, Issei is struck by the power of the nibbling ring. Narrator. At that moment, Issei falls into the void, and Hilda laughs with Loki as she sees the only chance to save them fall into the void. Hilda. Goodbye, Issei. All. I. Loki. Your hopes died with him, ha 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 ha. Now I will kill you, and there will be no one who can save you. Goodbye, Athena, and the only ones who can defeat me die. Destructive. At that moment the sapphires ascend and join the crown of the statue of Odin. That is impossible. It is not true. The armor appears and recovers Issei's body, and it dresses Issei's body. Writer. Fast forward to 034 until the end. Hilda. Loki. It's not true, that's Odin's armor, how is it possible that he can wear it? Issei. This time I won't forgive you. At that moment Odin's armor turns golden. I see, thank you, Athena-sama. All. Issei is you. Issei. This time I won't forgive you. Heiaya. The Asgardian Knights Overture P5 Season 1 Finale. Narrator. At that moment Issei attacked Loki with the Balming sword, but Loki could barely stop it. Loki. How is it possible that you, an insignificant knight, try to defeat me like that? You don't understand, right, Loki? A deep and gravelly voice came out of Issei's mouth. Loki. It's not impossible, you shouldn't be here. How is that impossible? Odin. Terrified to see Issei's golden eyes. Your damn god, I'll kill you and rule the world. Heiaya. But at that moment he received a blow from Odin's glove. Heiaya. Odin. Your reign is over, Loki. Your delusions of power have caused this young man to have more than one suit of armor and serve more than one god. You're crazy, right? But your reign is over. Heiaya. Loki. I will never give up. Odin gunned Loki's weapons, and the Balming sword collided strongly, producing sparks. Fool, your sword is nothing compared to my spear. Odin. Fool, the sword that the god of Asgard has is more powerful. Loki easily repelling Loki's spear, not yet exploded. All the power of this young man. Look and tremble, before the power of the Knight of Two Gods and a sacred gear. Loki, take this. Destruction of humanity. The powerful technique of Midgard advanced without stopping, and Loki received the attack full on, but dispersed it with his spear. Not finished yet, Loki. The 100 dragons of rose in the 100 dragons pierced Loki's armor, seriously damaging him. Loki, this is the power of those you hurt. Boy, it's your turn, and yours too, Doko. Your time is up. Return to your partner and defeat evil. Doko. If it's true. At that moment Odin's armor separates from Issei, and Doko and Issei join again, forming a single being again. It's good to know that we will become one again. Issei, come for me, Issei. Issei. Yes, Doko-san. Loki. What is this? It's not impossible, that armor is not made of gold, it's divine. Issei. Divine Libra golden armor. Issei. And for this occasion I ask Athena to give permission to use all my weapons. Athena-sama. Athena. You can use them. Issei. Loki. Not impossible. Narrator. At that moment Loki attacked with his spear, but a trident stopped Loki's blow. Loki. It is not possible that you, a mere human, can stop my power, and I, a god, can do that. Issei. You don't understand, right, Loki? I will fight for the races of this planet and peace alongside them. Old saints, oh. This is your end, Loki. Athena-sama, give us permission to use a forbidden technique. Exclamation to Athena. Athena. Yes, please stop the evil golden knights. Narrator. The attack destroyed part of the Yggdrasil tree and it advanced until it was lost in the firmament. From among the remains of Yggdrasil, a badly wounded Loki emerged. Loki. One does not defeat the powerful Loki, but when he looked up he saw the Knights of Hope and they said that. Hopelessness. You still haven't defeated us, Loki. Meteors of Great Caution, Rosen's Dragon of Annihilation, Diamond Thorns of the White Lotus, Andromeda's Guillotine Chain, the 3 crowns of the Phoenix, but these were repelled by Gungnir's spear and the energy beams hit them squarely but were caught by the less fat people, you daughters. Bronze. Don't worry. Seiko Lily. We are ready. Pegasus Meteors. Divine Storm. You follow. Narrator. The attack hit hard, seriously injuring Loki. Ling. This time I won't hold back. The 100 Dragons of Rosen. Narrator. The attack of the 100 dragons hit the target, rising with heaviness and saying. Loki. I'm not defeated yet, what is this? I can't move my body, ice-like. Aurora Sarah. This is the attack of Absolute Zero. Aurora's execution. Narrator. He scattered the power with Gungnir, but his legs froze. Loki. Damned saints will pay dearly for this, what are these chains? Mina Esmeralda. We still need 2 more, you stupid cheap god. Mina. Andromeda chains these advanced and fragmented Gungnir's shield. Loki. This is impossible, Gungnir's shield was broken by some insignificant women. What is that, perhaps it's a phoenix? Esmeralda. Even if I'm missing, pathetic god takes the power of a phoenix. Burning wings of the phoenix. Narrator. Loki tried to stop him with Gungnir's spear, but it even made a notch, cracking the weapon. Loki. That's impossible, Gungnir's spear is cracked, how impossible it is. God warriors. We haven't finished yet, Loki. Titanic Hercules, Blue Pattern, Force of Nature, Immortal Wolf, River of Fire, Requiem of Strings, Dragon Blizzard, Viking Claw of the Shadow Tiger. Narrator. He covered himself but it was in vain, falling with his armor fragmented and with a look of pure hatred. Loki. How is it possible that I, a god, am losing to the damned Knights of Athena? It's impossible. You are nothing. But this guy had to put Gungnir in front of Libra's sword. Damn Libra, how is it possible that you're still alive? Issei. You don't understand, right? This is the power of all. From behind him, 2 impressive dragon wings came out and the divine armor of Libra was modified. It's not finished yet, throwing his 2 shields, which were like saws and cut the metal of Gungnir, but they returned to the Libra armor and he hit with the chakos, hitting Loki hard, but he attacked again, but this time he ran into the triple bar which stopped the spear. Trapping it and breaking the tip of the spear. What do you think? The weapons of the Libra armor are stronger than your damn Gungnir? Loki. No, impossible, you can't beat a god attacking quickly, but these thrusts were repelled by the tonfa. You still don't understand, right, Loki? The Libra armor can have 6 pairs of weapons and this is the last one. The tonfa was hit by the spear that was not structurally good. Die once and for all. Libra. At that moment a crunch is heard and Gungnir's spear is shattered in Loki's hands. No, impossible. No, my Gungnir's spear broken by the weapons of a divine gold armor. Impossible. Issei Doko. This is our chance, let's finish this. Loki. Iseropia Dracos Liverin, in Greek. Libra Draconok disintegrating cannons. Loki dies at once. Narrator. At that moment the 2 cannons fire and destroy Loki. Loki. I curse you. Issei disappearing from the human world and breaking the nibbling child, leaving Hilda free. Issei. We did it. At that moment the Libra armor returns to normal and he falls to the ground but is caught by Rias and Sona, who cry with joy to see him safe. Rias. Sona. It's good to know that you're back, Issei, Issei. Athena. It's good that you didn't fall into despair. Now everything is at peace, guys. We won. The terrible enemy was defeated. The world can be at peace. Sanchez D. Bronze. Good to see you again, Issei. Doro. It's good to know that our life came back thanks to him, don't you think? Dida. It's good that at least we have a friend and son-in-law. Sanchez D. Bronze. Then they give their approval. Thanks, parents. Serafol. Guys, I see you well. Sirzich sent me with more phoenix tears to help you. Albrich. Everything is back to normal, it's time to break the evils. Break the amethyst armor and set the allies free. Far from there the cuts broke, setting Kalamanwar, Reiner and Auden free. The people who were in the amethyst armor are now free. I feel for Hilda-sama. Narrator. The god warriors were surrounding Hilda and she wakes up and says. Hilda. What happened, guys? It's you. It's a joy to see you again after so long. I'm not dead, oh yes. Thor. No, Miss Hilda, you are fine thanks to Issei, who defended you from Loki's clutches, but he was eliminated. Asgard is free. Auden. It seems that the representative of Odin from the time of Hypermyth is already among the good guys but what I say is it is an honor for me to have her here again in Asgard and unite the two in a welcome Hilda of Polaris. Hilda. I regret all the bad things that Odin-sama has done, and as Odin's representative I join you and my god warriors are at your disposal along with me to fight in the coming wars and allow us to defend Asgard with honor. Odin. Also, the young man who gave his power to stop the bad guys, where is he? I am very grateful to him. Oh, I see where he is. Palamon were Reiner. Issei, are you okay? Athena. Don't worry, you're fine, thanks to him, Loki was defeated, but now he needs to rest. This fight was one of the battles we'll have, but now peace has returned and the Sabrians and the demons, along with the Golden Knights, have returned to normal. Our story isn't over, it's just the beginning. Lucifer Castle 2 days after the battle against Loki. Surziches. It's good to know that you're alright now, the union of the different factions is a reality, and I'm very grateful to the goddesses Hilda, Haida and Athena, who managed to defeat Loki and can now continue at school. Azazel. It's good to hear from you, Issei, now that you have joined our world, perhaps soon we will find more and stronger enemies. We also have to defeat Black Athena who escaped with the Akruyuko, but we know that soon the world will change well. I just hope that Haidu Issei is our pillar, and we don't know if evil is just around the corner. Well, I saw Issei run from a crowd of women. Issei. I'd rather fight Loki again than this Haya. Ball. Wait, come here, Issei. Issei. Help me. Narrator. In the depths of the sea, 2 women awaken a terrible goddess, and that goddess is Poseidon, the goddess of the seas. Poseidon. Who has awakened me? It is not yet my time, tell me, woman. The Athena. I know you don't like me, but I've come to tell you that the factions and the 3 goddesses Hilda, Haida of Polaris, Haida and Athena, along with the factions, want to eliminate the Sea Kingdom. Wake up and eliminate them. Poseidon. For now I can't, but I've already chosen the one who will be my reincarnation, don't worry, but why are you helping me, Athena? The Athena. Just for them I ask you to kill them for me, and I will also give you someone to fight for you. She will be a good addition to your group and a powerful ally, besides she is one of the celestial dragons. Poseidon. Okay, tell me your name, woman. Valeria. Valeria, Lucifer at your service, possessed Sama. Poseidon. You will be my powerful siren, the one who attracts ships to their inevitable end. In 6 months, Athena, I will sleep in the body of a teenager. I hope that when I see you again, we will have already seen cattle coming out to heaven and arriving at Kuho, getting into the body of a Kiryu woman. The Athena. That was easy, Valeria, soon their world will fall before my Athena. Season 2 finale. 3rd season already has its first chapter. Well, this is an explicit break. Without further ado, I will finish season 1 of my other stories, and I greatly appreciate your support and patience. Sincerely, your friend Michigan Van Helsing. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want the next part. Also check out my other video that has been shown and left. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share this video. And have a fantastic day. Bye.